7:03 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here, hanging out with you guys. Hope you're having a good start to your Friday morning. Yes, you did it again, everybody. You made it to a Friday. Now you get a weekend just for you. So happy Friday. Hello. For those of you going back to school this morning, went back yesterday and today, good morning. Good morning. And those of you still on vacay, hope you're having a good sleep in. My nephews are still sleeping.
My kids are still sleeping.
Two more weeks.
My son goes back to school next Friday just for orientation, and then they all start back the following Monday.
My daughter came home with homework and everything yesterday.
Woo, they're not playing.
Ursula was not playing. They're like, welcome back.
Here.
Open your books. Let's go. Chapter 1.
She was probably like, oh my God.
Like, good Lord, man. Y'all are not kidding.
It wasn't even just like homework as in like get these forms filled out or go get your school supplies.
I had to pick. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I was Mr. Mom yesterday. I'm still tired from it, but I got to tell you. Pat myself on the back. We had no babysitter yesterday. We had a little issue with the babysitter. First day of school.
Right.
Not daughter was doing a lot of the babysitting during the day till I get home from the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
So we just could not get anyone for yesterday. So I had to rush my ass home because fiance is back to work. Jamie's back to work. And not really, just because you work at home doesn't mean you're allowed to. You can't be on video calls with bankers.
Right. You've got to be available to be present for work.
And you got to be.
Otherwise, thou shalt giveth, shall take away.
And I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to say this. She is the breadwinner in the family.
Hey.
So if we're going to risk someone's job, it can't be her.
Right.
So I was like, I got to get home. I got to get home. When I get home, I literally get home, grab the baby. He's having a little fussy day, but he's fine. And I'm like, man, this house is a wreck. So like, play with the son, put him down. He's sitting down. Laundry. Vacuum the living room, vacuum the dining room. He wakes up, play with him. Goes back down. Kitchen, under the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, do the floors. Goes, now I'm looking at the clock. Gotta go pick up the not daughter.
Yeah.
Grab the kid. Go to Ursula, pick him up. It's crazy. There was a wreck right by the school. Everybody apparently was picking up their kid from school yesterday. No one took a bus because finding a place to get in line was insane.
Oh, I know.
Take her right to physical therapy. Take her to physical therapy. Come home with the kid. Do start laundry. Go pick her up from physical therapy. Come home. Got to cook dinner now. Yes, I cooked dinner last night.
Woo!
What was it?
Chicken nuggets. No, I'm shocked.
Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and corn.
Listen.
What was on the pork chop?
Nothing. Salt and pepper.
S&P. So, I swear to God. So I made dinner.
I believe you.
Made dinner. Jamie worked till like 5:15. I had dinner ready on the table, like a good wife. She comes out. We eat dinner. It's like 6 o'clock. We gotta take the not daughter to the Ursula game. Ursula's playing football.
Oh yeah.
So Jamie was like, "You've been working your ass off all day. I'll take her. Just relax, play a video game, whatever." She goes in with the baby and falls asleep on the bed. She's been working all day too, so I'm like, "Okay, I'll take you to the Ursula." So go drive her to the game, then come home. I can finally relax. But I knocked stuff out. Laundry, everything. Knocked all out. All my chores that I didn't know I had.
Good for you. You get a gold star for yesterday.
Yeah, and I'm bragging about it all day today.
Right.
I'm that guy. I'm the guy. I'm the domestic partner. That like I like doing things, but I will 100% go to her. Like, look what I did. Like I will do it every time.
I'm a lot like you, and Tony will be like, "Yeah, thanks for doing what you were supposed to do."
I am.
Get that of me.
I'm like, "Did you like dinner?" Then I'm like, "Did you see the kitchen? Did you see the laundry? Did you see that it's all folded? Did you see it? Did you see the floors?" Like I'm that guy. It's annoying, probably, but I totally admit I am that guy. I am like, look at what I did.
Okay, I don't need to like necessarily point it out, but I get a little miffed if he doesn't at least acknowledge what I've done. Does that make sense? Like it could be a quick drive by, like, "Hey babe, looks good." Like that's it, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But if you don't even acknowledge it, I'm gonna point it out at some point. It's gonna be right before bed, probably.
Don't worry.
And then you're gonna get mad, and we're not gonna talk.
I'll make sure everyone knows. I do. I will walk you back. Did you see? Did you look around?
And I say it to him all the time. I'll be like, "Oh, good job." You know, like I'm that person.
Yeah. she was very appreciative. She said the fact that I didn't have to ask. Shouldn't have to ask. Like, I just did everything. It's like I saw what needed to be done. Just did it.
To me, have you guys ever done that thing, like to figure out what your love language is? Like whether it's service or touch.
Someone just texted, Christian's giving love languages 1,000%
really?
acts of service.
Hold on. I didn't even see that one. Look at
service.
that. We were thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I probably just shouldn't have to think, look what I did. But I'm 100%.
Oh, I'm a child.
I'm 100%. Look what I did.
I was the kid that the sticker chart was very effective for in school.
No. Long day today. Yesterday, but effective.
Oh, another long day today, though.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. High school football started last night, continues tonight. We got 7 games for you on Q92radiosports.com. I'll actually be over at Lake High School.
Oh, you'll be in my neck of the woods.
Alliance and Lake, 7 o'clock on our sister station, AM 1310. But you can stream the game on Q92radiosports.com. Here, Valdosta, I always say it wrong. Valdosta, I don't know. One of the greatest teams in the country, though.
Yeah.
In the country.
I saw them arriving
From Georgia.
yesterday.
The big arrival.
Yes, it was.
You know they have bus fulls of people.
Yes, that wanted to come for the game.
Yes.
I know.
Their fan base is here.
Yes.
From Georgia. Like, if you're expecting to go to that game tonight and see, 4 or 5 parents.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
That's going to be insane.
You know what's sad about that?
Well, you got 2 of the best teams in the country.
I understand that, but at the same time, there's a lot of teams here locally that parents will not go to an away game, even if it's the next city over.
I could name some high schools right now.
I know, and it's so sad. My heart breaks for those kids.
That I go to, and I'm like, you couldn't make a 15-minute drive for your kid?
Your kid is playing on the field under the lights.
And then you got some schools that'll pack the stadium anywhere for their
kids. I love that, though.
So, no, unfortunately,
how memorable for those kids.
Unfortunately, I do see that some games you go to.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah, we saw it last year. We'd go to some, and we're like, what? There'd be 3 people on the other side. I'm like, where's the parents?
Yeah. That atmosphere tonight's going to be wild.
Yeah.
And you can hear that game on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Clint Scroggs, Jim Ballard, and our own Ryan at Night will be on the sidelines.
And you don't want to miss the sideline.
No, he's my man. I'll tell you what.
So good.
Social media is important, especially for sports too, as well as us here. But my man killed it last night on the X game. He had videos of every touchdown in that Perry Canton Central game. He got 4 post-game interviews.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
My man, and he is not bashful.
No, he's not. He actually, to the point where he's been asked to get off the field.
Fun fact, real quick, fun fact, at the Mount Union National Championship game, he was our sideline guy, and he was our social media content getter. So
not even just a regular game, national championship.
His job was to get videos, get pictures, post, and he killed it. But one of the things he did is the game was nationally televised.
Yes.
And he was doing some he was going live.
Yes. From the field, video.
And sometimes when national media are covering things, it's frowned upon to go live on from local.
Yeah, if you see the big TV cameras, you probably don't want to be turning on the video on your phone.
Yeah, he got told to shut that down.
Yeah.
But he also walked his happy ass right on the 50-yard line for the coin toss.
Yes.
I mean, he just
doesn't
act
care.
like you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I don't have the balls to
assume the sale, and he usually gets by with it.
Buddy,
so
someone text you. Got to do any Salem games this year. Actually, we are doing some Salem games,
mm-hmm.
and I have been to Salem before.
That's the Quakers, right?
The Quakers, and what are the names of the 2 old gangs?
Hold on. Dang it! I'm gonna start writing this down and put it on my computer.
Think Marlington for the 1.
The Dukes and the
LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Mark Price.
Oh, the Cavs.
There you go. The Dukes and the Cavs.
Took me a second to connect the dots.
I have no idea if those 2 Salem gangs are still around, but it was the Dukes and the Cavs back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Dukes and Cavs, are you still out there? Love to know if you're still a group and what you guys do for fun. You ever been in a gang, Jake?
No.
Okay. Listen, you have to ask. Because you might get an answer from him you just don't see coming.
That's true.
He's like, actually, I'm a founding father of the Dukes.
Right.
Someone said, nope, they are no longer around.
Well, that's good.
They do not exist anymore. Another one.
Yeah.
Confirming the end of the Dukes and the Cavs?
I mean, that's just a legend, right?
Hey, Salem, you got to be impressed that I knew that, though, right? Not everybody knows about the Dukes.
Here we go again. Christian wants
pat myself on the back.
Christian wants you to pat him on the back.
Look what I know. Look what I know, everybody. Forecast from Mark Johnson's coming up this hour. Pair of tickets to see Styx at the Stark County Fair Thursday, August 31st. Show's at 8 o'clock. Gates open at 6:30. Also, in the 8 o'clock hour, Free Advice Friday, we got Offspring tickets to give away. And for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, or on X this morning, I guess I got to say X. It's still so weird to me. I'll get used to it.
I know.
We have an African Safari Wildlife VIP car pass to give away. All you got to do is go like our live video feed this morning. And Jake, you give us a random word today to win the safari.
Moose.
Moose. You cannot feed a moose on the trail, although I love that animal. By the way, I saw a fox in Alliance today.
I see foxes all the time on the way out
not
here.
in Alliance.
Wow.
Saw a damn fox.
Like in the city center or
Yeah,
something?
it was going across Beeson.
Oh, look at that.
I was like, what?
They're so cute, though.
Good morning, fox.
Yeah.
I don't really see fox too much.
No.
Good morning, fox. There you go. Someone said, I'm a Salem local. I never heard of the Dukes and Calves. Well, I'm sure there's a historical society somewhere in Salem. You can go read up on them.
Yeah, Christian, somebody on Facebook wants to know if we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We did. We absolutely did. We crossed it, and it's because of you people, and God bless each and every one of you that has subscribed. That's no reason not to subscribe now. We want to get to 2,000. I don't expect that today, but I would like to get to 2,000 at some point. So we got a forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. It's Q92. Think of how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes, it would definitely create a bump in ticket sales.
Oh, my God. Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need a behind the music on them or something.
What more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. But I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually...
said they split up. That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Tub Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Well, for that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know what it came out. 1997 it came out.
Christian. 2 years ago. We got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything... It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
It's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit wonders are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years!
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text on. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. Text him. How's it?
He would be like, what the?
I want you to text them right now. How's everything at home, Daddy?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
And then we'll see what he sends back. Probably you're sleeping on the couch tonight. That's probably what you'll get text back. So you know what? I'll text my fiance. How are you? Good morning, my queen. See what happens. Good morning. I'll even do the queen emoji. Good morning, queen. There. I don't know if I want to show her. Oh shoot! What I do? I want to cover that. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There it is. Good morning, queen.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, queen. Let's see. I'm going to use the Jake.
Jake
theory.
I said.
Did you let it be known that you're joking, or did you just put it?
I literally put. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Careful. His number's not on there, is it?
No.
All right.
It says, "Good morning. How was your day so far, Daddy?"
I'm putting "Good morning, my queen" with the queen emoji.
He hasn't seen it yet.
All right, just texted. Jake, you want to text Star? Good morning, my queen.
Well, she's used to it.
Well, still want to see how she reacts. Let's see. We all get back.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really because I already told her the story, so
I
ruined it.
Jake, you got to learn about radio.
Wah, wah.
We use them as props. The people we love.
I'm learning.
I got a response.
We use them for content. All right.
He literally just said, "Daddy," with a question mark.
Daddy. I got a response from the fiance, but I think she gets either is listening or knows what's going on. She wrote back, "Good morning, Zaddy," which is what girls say, Zaddy instead of Daddy. So I got that back. I was hoping for what are you talking about?
Well, Tony didn't know what I was talking about, but I think he caught on because then I got back. I know what you're doing now. Don't ever call me that again.
Yeah, fair. That's fair, Tony. That's very fair. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed as
Q92.
All right, good news. Friday, dry weather, sunshine all day long, a little cooler than average, lower 70s for highs. Overnight, clear and starry, grab a sweater, a low near 53. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
.23 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Again, this hour, we're giving away a pair of tickets to see Styx at the Stark County Fair Thursday, August 31st. Gates open at 6:30. Be a fun show. We have that for you this hour, so listen for the cue to call when you hear it. Be caller number 10, and we will hook you up. Again, 8 o'clock hour. It's a free advice Friday. Lauren, Jake, and myself going to help you guys with anything you need advice on. Just let us know. We're also going to hook you up with tickets to see The Offspring with special guests Simple Plan and Sum 41. So we have that for you. Hope you're having a good start to your day. 330-450-9292. And we are giving away a African Safari VIP car pass in Port Clinton. For those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, all you got to do is like the live video feed and type Moose. Type in Moose. And you're entered, and we'll select one of you coming up here at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We have that going on for you. Hope you guys are getting ready to have a good weekend. Know what your weekend plans are. If you have good weekend plans, because oh my God, my son's getting baptized this weekend.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tonight my daughter has senior pictures. We had to move them. They were supposed to be last night, and we got rain. So we got senior pictures tonight, and then tomorrow night, I'm actually the master of ceremonies for the Legacy Gala.
Oh, so you are busy.
I'm very busy, and Keller's joining me, so we'll both be at that Maps Air Museum.
You want to see Jimmy's baptism outfit?
I do.
We went cash pimp style.
Oh my gosh! You have got to send that to Jake so our listeners can see that. That hat and that bow tie. Are you kidding me?
We tried it. Can I text it to you, Jake? I got to email it to you. I got
You
email.
can text it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's that good.
All right. Yeah, little Jimmy's got his outfit ready to go.
He is so cute.
It was pretty cool. We just like, well, let's see what it looks like here before game day.
Yeah.
Because when we still had time to maybe get something else. So yeah, it was awesome. So my boy gets a little baptized with the Lord on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I got that going on, and that I got a game tonight, obviously.
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of you are going to area high school football games tonight. Tell you what, it's gonna be a little. I was listening to Mark Johnson. Gonna be a little crisp tonight.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
58.
Actually, what I'm planning on is after senior pictures when we get home, like I really want to have a fire.
Gotcha.
It'd be a great campfire night.
Gotcha. So if you're going out to any games tonight, you might want to bring a hoodie.
Yeah, or a blanket.
Sounds weird, but sounds like it's going down to the 50s tonight.
You know what? This is perfect football weather, though. For the first game in August, to be able to go and not sweat your butt off in the stands, this is perfect weather. And we're supposed to have a great weekend weather-wise. I'm hoping Sunday I can, do whatever I want because I've got a lot of commitment Friday and Saturday.
True. That is very true.
Yeah.
That is true. So, glad to have you guys. Well, Jake, got any good weekend plans? What do you got going on? This is interesting.
We got a cousin's first birthday party to go to, so
Aww.
Did you get him anything?
not yet.
You got
I don't know what you get a 1-year-old.
Oh,
Nothing.
get him a gigantic stuffed animal or trying to think. Oh, bubble mower because he's probably going to be starting to walking a lot because he can now. He's getting more steady.
Or a sword.
Yeah.
No.
Get him a sword.
Don't get him a sword. That's a safety
like
issue.
a real sword.
Christian.
Yeah. Nunchucks.
Nunchucks. Maybe throwing stars.
Is that what you want me to get your son for his first birthday?
Weaponry. Yes. I just want
Actually,
weapons.
you would be fine with it.
I just want weapons. Today's National Fajita Day, by the way.
That was very random.
If you like fajitas,
Love them.
it's your day. It's your day. It's also, in case you know, people only wash their 9% of people wash their car once a week. Random thing that.
It is very random.
I do. But I bought a membership.
I don't do once a week. I need to. I just saw the sign in North Canton, the one car wash that I go to all the time. It's $9.99 a month now for car washes. You get one a week.
Yeah.
I'll do that. That's like $5 car wash.
I have a car wash. I have a membership. It's
no.
$40 a month.
That's like $2.50 actually.
$40 a month, and if you go twice, you're pretty much paid for it. And I actually do. I
don't know why. I'm so psychotic about my car being clean outside, but inside.
Text message. We're going camping all weekend.
Ooh, where are you going? You going to Mosquito Lake? Are you going to West Branch, Mohican? Where are you going? I'm jealous. I would go camping this
I
week.
know you would.
In a heartbeat.
I know you would. You love a good camping. It's 7:28. Now, sports is coming up right after Weezer and Beverly Hills on Q.
What is your problem?
Oh, yum. Give me some. Text message. Love a big old steak with some crusty fat. One of my favorites. Chicken, on the other hand, I'll lose my appetite instantly.
Yo.
You know what? I'm going to go with you on that one. I will say no fat on chicken. I will say that.
Or gristle.
I like a little gristle.
Oh, God, Christian.
Dip that in some ketchup.
Oh, my gosh.
You like gristle, Jake?
I think so.
Yeah, Jake likes gristle.
Yeah.
If it's crispy, then it's not
Woo!
true gristle. I'm talking about when you bite into a piece of chicken or steak or pork, there's like that weird hard piece. Let's put it that way. But it's not bone.
I don't know what you're
It's almost like
referring
a
to,
cartilage.
Are we still talking about food?
No, it's almost like that cartilage. Like, oh,
Okay, so it's
you're
not
disgusting.
a bone. Text, that's why they cook steaks in butter, someone said.
This is why I can't eat like brats.
Eating, this text line, eating steak without fat is like eating ice cream without sprinkles.
Look, there can be a little bit of fat marbled in there, but if you're talking, there's an inch thick rim of like just nasty fat on the edge of the steak.
Oh, give
I
me
am
that.
not eating that.
Give me that. We grilled steaks last night, and I had the fattiest one. And
There's a difference
so
between
many nutrients.
There's a difference between marbled steak because marble's good. That is for the flavor. The fat does add flavor. But when you're talking about a bite that is not anything but fat, that's so disgusting.
Oh, get a little baked potato with butter
Christian,
on the fork and stick that in that fat part.
What is wrong with you?
That's how you get the nutrients.
Deeb, are you listening?
Oh, he knows.
I hope.
Deep. Actually, and I have the paperwork to prove it. My cholesterol's fantastic.
I don't care.
It's my A1C.
That's right. It does have an impact.
I'm gonna blame it on the chocolate. Text on steak. The fat and gristle are the best part. There we go. There's my foodies. Gross, Christian. That's all the text said.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mean to tell me that you'll slide meat fat down your gullet, but not cheese? You're a serial killer.
Thank you.
Slippery, you meant. Slippery meat fat.
Yeah.
Yes. If it's steak or pork chop, I will. I absolutely will. Oh, someone sent a picture. Is that a tomahawk? Oh, look at that bad boy. I'll tell you what.
That looks delicious, but that entire right there behind the bone where all that fat is, that'd be coming off. I'd be trimming that off.
Please. I'd be dropping that in my mouth like I'd be like a baby bird. I'd be like a baby bird. Try smoking a brisket or pulled pork. You'll have a whole new feeling towards fat.
Oh, no.
You'll never know it's there. It adds amazing flavor.
I agree with you, but even when I use because we have these like, I don't know, they're like, it tears the meat, it shreds it. So we'll like do
claw things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like meat claws or whatever. But we'll smoke like a pork shoulder.
Yeah,
and when
you will.
When I go to pull it, I still pick the fat off all of the edges before I pull it.
You're taking all the flavor.
No, I leave what was cooked inside the meat in and then remove all the outer edge. It's disgusting.
You know what's funny? It's to the point at the house now, the girls will cut off their fat and put it on my plate.
Oh, my God.
And I'll eat it. And that's why I'm always filled with nutrients. She's suing him.
A year later?
Yep. Files lawsuit against Cedar Point. She was hit in 2021. She files a lawsuit seeking compensatory and, don't forget my favorite, punitive damages for the company and employees' alleged negligence. I think she's got a good chance of making some money.
I was just going to say, I think she has a case because even they were like, oh, my gosh.
Not this part's not funny. She was permanently injured.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I mean, like,
when the part as a flag plate came off the coaster and struck her in the head. They listed her injuries: head trauma with resultant traumatic brain injury. Now we're talking in words I can't really pronounce. Suprachoroidal hemorrhage with cerebral edema, cerebral venous thrombosis, right subdural
blood
hematoma.
clot.
That's not good.
Blood clot,
Hematoma.
collection of blood, which is a bruise.
Communicating hydrocephalus with VP shunt placement.
Yeah, gosh, she had to have a shunt
And
place.
right open skull fracture.
Woo! Girl.
So, she is
Girl's got a case.
her medical expenses exceeded $2 million.
I believe it.
And will require future medical care and treatment with a cost around $10 million, the lawsuit claims.
Christian, when we paid for a life flight, it was $48,000 just for the flight. That was the most expensive airline ticket we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
$48,000. So imagine having to have a shunt place, being in the ICU, all of that advanced care. Of course, that was $2 million. And God knows how long she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking. It doesn't say in the article. This is from News Channel 5 to cite my source. Doesn't say what she's asking for money-wise.
That means it's a lot. Like
But
a lot of that.
they're claiming negligence that and that they also tried to destroy some evidence. It's interesting. I'll put this article up on Q92radio.com so you guys can read it for yourselves. But I think this woman has more than a case.
Yes.
Especially when you start alleged possibly tampering or destroying evidence. The lawsuit, alleges that the defendants interfered with and destroyed evidence by dismantling, destroying, and removing the return side of the Top Thrill dragster ride in spite of a written request from the plaintiffs to preserve all evidence, including trains and tracks. Still to come, 7:35 a.m. this hour. Still to come this hour, Sticks tickets to the Stark County Fair. Thursday, August 31st. Show's at 8, gates open at 6:30. Come on, that's going to be a fun show. We're giving that away to you guys, so be listening for that 8 o'clock hour free advice Friday. We are here to help you. We're all going to lay on the couch together. Well, separately, but together. We're going to help each other out with our problems. We're going to play shrink for each other. That's for the 8 o'clock hour, not to mention 8 o'clock hour Offspring concert tickets to give away. For those of you watching on the live video stream, if you would like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, all you got to do is like our live video feed, type in Moose, and you're entered. We're going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and hook you up with that. So we got plenty of giveaways for you. If you are watching also, I believe now we have the picture of Jimmy.
No, you don't? I have it.
Oh, sorry, Jake.
It's not uploaded. I thought I uploaded it like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, we'll talk for a second. Give him a
upload.
second.
That's fine. And if you want to see it in a minute or two, head on over to our
it is so cute.
Facebook, YouTube, and X for the live video stream of the show. It's funny. I just came across this morning, and it kind of ties in with one of our bits every week, Misconnection.
Yeah.
I was on CNN Business. I go there every day. And in an article, it says romance isn't dead. It's just hiding at your local Walmart. I thought, what the hell does that mean? What is that?
Right.
And they did a study of Craigslist missed connections.
Oh, boy.
Throughout everywhere. Not just Ohio, everywhere.
Right. It was their
and,
entire national board. Right.
And they found out that the most popular place, according to Craigslist, everywhere of missed connections is Walmart. That is the place that most commonly someone met someone and either they had eye contact or they thought was beautiful or handsome and wish they'd have talked to, and that, you know what I mean? Isn't that funny? It's not unpredictable. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think
very interesting. So they did an analysis of misconnections, and Walmart is
number one.
It
doesn't really. Gas stations, I think, would be number 2.
In New York,
yeah,
the most frequently spot is. Can you get? This is guessable.
Subway.
You mean the Subway?
Right.
You are 100% right. You are 100%.
No, I meant the restaurant while they were all getting footlongs.
Eat fresh, find love. I don't know if we get this. California has a unique place.
In-N-Out Burger.
No, I was going to say. I was going to give you a clue. I was going to say, think California, Hollywood. Everyone wants to look good.
The gym. Yeah.
But most misconnections in California are in the gym.
Interesting.
Also found out the most common places for misconnections for 20-somethings, ice cream shop.
I believe it. I feel like our 20-somethings are much different 20-somethings than we were at 20-somethings.
This is fantastic. 30s. What do you think 30s is? What kind of place?
The library. No, I'm just kidding. The bar, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, you do this? Did you read this article?
No, I swear to
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
You ain't gonna guess the one in your 40s. Over 40, there's 2. They're both disgusting. Not disgusting, but I mean, I'm saying we're now leaving properness, if that makes any sense. There's a big clue.
Online.
No, still a place.
Okay, physical location.
2 of them.
The park?
No. A place Jake has never been.
That could
Strip
be.
club.
There you go,
Oh.
Jake.
Oh.
Strip club or adult bookstore if you're over 40.
Oh, boy.
Most
Someone
common
said
place.
the Gentleman's Club on Facebook. Good
Yep.
job, Leanne.
Absolutely is a strip club or an adult bookstore
Okay.
if you're over 40. That's interesting data.
Why do they get kinky in their 40s?
I mean, listen, it's misconnect. I mean, I don't know. I was going to try.
Maybe because
explain
they've
myself. I have
already
no answer.
they've already had a romance. Like usually by the time you reach 40, maybe you've already had a serious relationship that didn't pan out.
Could be.
Leanne said because they're old and dirty men. Not in their 40s. It's not
Hey,
that
this is
old.
men and women, by the way. This is not strictly men. But the Walmart thing worldwide countrywide makes sense.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, actually, Jim in California makes sense. Subway in New York makes sense.
Yeah.
Because so many people use the subway.
Absolutely.
probably-
Public transit is huge.
You're sitting there holding on to the pole, watching someone pee, and you look over and there's a beautiful lady or beautiful guy.
Did you just say watching somebody
People
pee?
and poop. They do all kinds of stuff in the New York subway.
I don't think actually on the train.
Watching the rats walk off with a pizza. Stuff happens.
Master Splinter.
Yeah. Oh, Master Splinter. Love Master Splinter. So there you go. In case you're wondering, Craigslist stuff we do every Monday, it's real. It happens. And now you have a little more information on what and where people are looking.
Yeah. And you can't go to break yet. We've got the picture of Jimmy.
Okay, let's throw it up real quick. This
Oh
is the
my
outfit.
gosh.
That is little Jimmy's baptism
Wait,
outfit.
does he have shoes on too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're
The
adorable.
little shoes have a little cross on them.
He even has like a little
Ascot.
no, an
I don't know what it's
ascot goes
called.
around your neck. He just has like a little a pocket square.
Yeah. My man's looking good.
Oh my gosh.
Be blessed by the Lord this
My
weekend.
son wore a couple of those hats. They're my favorite. I'm a sucker for that kind of a hat.
Yeah. Pretty cool. So came in this week. We tried it on. That's what he will look like on Sunday. We'll obviously iron that a little bit.
Chris Peters said, OMG, so adorable. Go, Jimmy, you little pimp.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So that's going on. I'm curious, misconnections. I don't mean like misconnections Craigslist wise, but where's the last place you guys saw someone you thought was attractive and wanted to talk to? We can't play. We don't want to get divorces and kicked out of our house.
Right.
But you guys, where's the last place you were? I'm not saying it was like Miss Love, but you saw something like, wow, that is a beautiful girl, or that is a handsome ass
I feel
man.
like that can happen anywhere, though. You can be in a store or
That's what I
something
want,
like
yeah.
that and just be like, oh my gosh.
That's why I want to see, like, if people text. I'm curious, you guys, text in, call in, or comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Just the last place you were where someone caught your eye. I'm not saying you ended up falling in love. I'm not saying you're chasing them down, but where someone really caught your eye. You're like, well, hello.
Yeah. I mean, we're not talking like coming up with a strategic plan like maybe I did, like following my husband
Right. Just
with the
saying,
LP camera.
where's the last place you were where somebody truly caught your eye? And you were like, damn. Or hello, sexy man. Like I say every day. It's Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Barbie Worlds, Q92. I always feel like I'm getting away with something when I say shuttlecock.
You kind of are.
Yeah, but you can't nail me. That's exactly what it is. It's a shuttlecock. I took badminton at YSU. Learned all about it.
You took badminton at YSU.
Almost failed, too. True story. I got talked to by the teacher.
How does that happen?
I didn't go.
It's like feeling gym when you're a teenage boy.
I didn't go. She liked me. She thought it was funny.
Yeah.
She's like, look, I like you. She's like, you make me
You
laugh.
gotta show up.
She's like, I can't pass you if you never come. And I started coming more. I did. My attendance
Just
went up
enough
after
to pass.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing with the threat of failure.
Right.
we'll do. But yeah, I still remember that conversation. I like you make me laugh. You have to come to. I can't pass you if you're never here. I'll see you next Tuesday.
No, I love golf. My husband, I used to beg him to take me. He'd be like,
I suppose.
but I have gotten so much better with my age. So much better. Like
At golf?
Oh yeah, he'll take me now. Like, but it just has to be like he and I. Like, I mean, we don't go in a big group, or us and the kids. We'll take the kids and do like a little par 3 course or something. We're not going crazy here. You don't want to take me to a big course.
No, yeah.
But I
Par
can hit
threes
the
are
ball.
fun, I think.
Right. Well, that and then the game doesn't last forever.
What's up? Ice Spice. That is Barbie World right here on today's hit music. Q92. Real quick, someone, where's last time you saw someone caught your eye? Whoa, there they come. Someone said the live stream. Someone said I love this. In the checkout line at the discount drug mart.
What?
That's fantastic.
Their slogan is they save you the runaround. I guess it's true.
At the beach at Kalahari.
Okay.
At work, I'm a traffic controller, so in cars all the time I make a joke and say I had to let my future wife go.
Oh, that's cute.
When I was at work one day, someone was staring at me and said, "Oh, how beautiful my eyes are." Then he walked into my door to try to go back outside.
Wow.
It happened.
Yeah.
At a soccer game, someone caught your eye. Pumping gas at Get-Go on Whipple. This is what I want. I like hearing this. We've got Get-Go, the soccer game. I don't know why, but Discount Drug Mart makes me happy. At the beach at Kalahari. Last place you were where someone caught your eye. Let us know. 230-269-9292. Someone said, "Oh, MG, I work at Giant Eagle, and I swear I saw the prettiest man ever in all caps."
Oh, look at the next one.
What drug mart?
Like what drug mart location?
Oh, yeah,
you want to go look?
Yeah, you guys might want to give locations here. If I'm at Walmart and someone thinks I'm hot, they are 7 out of 10 times seeing me at my worst, so they can have me at my best. LOL. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Last place you were where someone caught your eye. Let us know. 292.
1899.
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
The booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers?
That's why
I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that was
had,
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. It's what it is. Great vacation. A lot of you have asked. Maybe not a lot of you, but a couple of you have asked. Maybe lots of it of the stretch. But great time with the family. Amazing time. First ever full week vacation. Loved it. I will say day 6, I was about ready.
I feel like a week, you usually hit that point. It's like, okay, I can go.
And the main reason was the bedding. A lot of times beds in these condos and these hotels, they're not as nice as your home bed. They're not as comfy.
That is true.
They're not as good. They're not as big. And you're just like, ugh. Be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. And we will hook you up with a pair of tickets to go see Styx at the Stark County Fair Thursday, August 31st. The show's at 8, gates open at 6:30. Want to go? Be caller number 10 right now. Good luck. It's Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits on Q92.
Q92.
All right, good news. Friday, dry weather, sunshine all day long, a little cooler than average, lower 70s for highs. Overnight, clear and starry. Grab a sweater, a low near 53. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me some soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do.
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, like
Tony.
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life, like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't eat
she was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And
don't give away the trick or I
won't
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some of that.
I don't get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
that. She made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going. Q92. Hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Crystal.
Crystal, where are you calling from?
Strasburg.
All right, well, you're calling number 10. That means you're going to see Styx.
Cool.
Congrats, Crystal. You're headed to the Stark County Fair to take in Styx when they appear on August 31st. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a winner.
Q92.
Hey, Malcolm.
Saw Hooters in Myrtle Beach. Great wings. I will die on that hill. You're like, oh, you only go there because the boobs. First of all, I don't like their pantyhose. Second of all, I don't like they wear them real dark brown grandma pantyhose under their shorts.
Well, it matches the colors.
like
They're
it.
orange and brown.
Ruins it almost for me. Almost.
Interesting.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But their breaded wings with their curly fries, I'm telling you right now, I'll put
You've
those
said
up
this
against
before.
anybody. If you've been to Hooters and you have an open mind, you know I'm telling the truth. Jake, ever been to a Hooters?
I have not.
It's all right. I mean, it's not like there's one around. Can't blame you for that. I don't know where the closest one is.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
Nope, never heard of it.
Ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No. Oh wait, is that where they insult you? Put the
They're
hats
so
on you?
mean.
I did go to that one.
I borderline like you start taking it personally.
Oh, they go after you.
They do.
Yeah, and they'll go after you physically, not attack you, but they'll go in on you.
Yeah, I don't know that I could take my kids
I would
there.
if you're someone who's very either self-conscious or offended easily. I would
it's
not
not
go
the
there.
place for you.
And you can't go there and get mad.
No, you know what you walked into.
That's literally
Full
their
disclosure.
Yeah, that's their shtick. They
Right.
insult you.
Yes.
That's what their job is. So, but there's always that one. It's like my brother when he rode the bumper car.
Oh, your poor brother. Bless his little heart.
I could cry laughing every time I tell that.
Aw.
I can see it so clearly. He was crying and screaming at people to quit hitting him.
Oh my God.
I don't know what he thought bumper cars were. He was like, "Stop it!"
When you were in line, did he not see?
I couldn't breathe. I was in tears. You ever laugh
How
hard
much-
you can't breathe?
Yes. How much older
There-
are you than him?
2 years.
That's it?
I mean,
How old was he at the time?
we were kids. It was Geauga Lake. We were kids. We had to be between 5 and 10 or 8 and
Okay.
12 or something like that. I was in grade school. I just remember he was in the bumper car and everyone's hitting him, and he
Aw.
is screaming at people to
Your
stop
poor
it.
brother. You're dying
And
laughing.
I remember looking over, and my dad, someone laughs hard, they would clap their hand and
Yes.
walk away.
Yes.
My dad lost it.
Yeah.
It was the most entertaining thing I've ever seen in my life. Tilted kilt. Jake, you ever been to the tilted kilt?
No.
Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, Thrift Shop right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92 coming up the 8 o'clock hour. In the 8 o'clock hour, Offspring tickets to give away for their show next Tuesday at Blossom. We're giving that away. Plus, free advice Friday. We're going to help you guys out with any problems you have like we do every Friday. And in the hour we asked you guys last place you were where someone caught your eye. Text messages. Kenny Wood. There was a lot of eye candy, they said.
Really?
Someone said the last place they saw someone that caught their eye was 2009. Someone says, Mercy, the ER. Hello, Tech Lauren.
Oh,
Or the female cop in North Canton directing traffic. So two have caught your eye.
I know who they're talking about.
The
She is a
Canton
very
cop,
pretty lady. Yes. North Canton. Yeah.
North Canton.
Yeah.
Cracked Egg Cafe waitress is smoking hot.
Woo!
I know people on Facebook, I think.
Yeah, no, we had somebody said over 25 years ago, I met my husband at a dance club. We were in our 20s. Someone said at my job.
Nice.
That's where I met my fiance.
I can't. Okay. We're not necessarily looking for where you met your wife. We're saying just last place someone
Airport.
caught your eye. There you go. The airport. Somebody in the airport caught your eye.
Matt said in his bedroom this morning.
Fair enough. Good, smart answer.
That's a smart answer, Matt.
That's someone who wants to not sleep on the couch, but wants to keep sleeping in that bedroom.
Yes.
Fantastic. That was fun. Coming up, like I said, 8 o'clock hour. It's just, now. Free Advice Friday and Offspring tickets to give away. It's all coming up on Q.
WD.
What is this? What is a bonus? Someone said. Well, sometimes a company will decide to just give you extra money to show appreciation for what you do. Sometimes they give a Christmas bonus. Sometimes they just give you an end of the year bonus. Whatever. Text message, a damn pizza luncheon. Not the pizza party. Not the dreaded pizza. A kick in the ass. It was not expected. What is going on? On the text line
things.
Right now. So what? We'll see what it is. What's the last bonus you got from your job, or what's the last way your company or boss showed their appreciation? So far, we have a kick in the ass and a pizza luncheon. Let's see what else you guys got. Man, that bonus sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes, it does. Someone out there had to have gotten something, right?
Right.
This guy got a pizza party. He's winning right now. He can't win this contest. Again, best thing your boss or company ever did for you. No matter how big or small, let me know. I asked you guys, we're talking about Taylor Swift giving bonuses to everyone on her tour. Unbelievable bonus, like 55 million total. Good Lord. Asked you guys the best things your company did for you, and let's go to the text line and see what we got here. So far, we had a kick in the ass and a damn pizza party. $600 and a pair of boots. That's not bad.
That's not bad. No.
600 bones and a pair. I'm going to get the ding for that. I got a single Mainstays whiskey glass for Christmas. Okay. I didn't even get pizza. I got tickets to a Cavs game. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss gave me tickets to a Cavs game. My boss is now paying me for my wages for my second job that I quit for him to be available more so I don't lose income. Well, that's a good boss. There you go. I don't want you to have two jobs. I need you here. I'll pay you that money. Christmas ham from Heavenly Ham. The car with it says, thanks for a great year. Christmas ham.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
They give turkeys to Mark's employees.
I'd rather have a turkey.
Yeah.
If you give me a choice between ham and turkey, I'd say give me a turkey. Worked at a nursing home. They gave us 7-pound turkeys to all the staff. Husband mechanic got an Omaha steak box. Oh, we got Omaha steaks.
Omaha.
If I'd have saw that text, I'd have had it ready. Let me see. Car dealerships are absolutely fantastic. It is 8:03 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Waking you up. We're already in the 8 o'clock hour on this Friday morning. That is insane. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for having us on the radio. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And thank you for having us on if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or on X. Don't forget, you could win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass just for watching. Click the like button. The word today is moose. Put moose in the comments. You're automatically entered. We're going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and give you the car pass. Go drive to Port Clinton, drive through the little safari, feed the animals, maybe be frightened for a second. I'd be intimidated a little bit.
Well, I mean, like I've seen all those TikToks where like bears climb on the car, like when they're in the Great Smoky Mountains, or I've actually seen some like where you drive through the park like that and like a giraffe ends up with his head completely in your car. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I think, it'd be a little off-putting. Maybe. I mean, they're controlled, though. I mean, there's people working there. So even if that happens, they're there. It's not like you're not going to get eaten by a...
Yeah. You don't hear of any injuries at the African Safari Wildlife Park. No, you don't. Still a couple more. Last time someone caught your eye. Every girl that works at Town Tavern in Green is a smoke show.
Interesting.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Dr. Donna office. I was a nurse and a patient caught my eye. We just celebrated our 2-year dating anniversary.
Ooh, look at you picking up men at the office.
Someone said jail. Last person that caught their eye was at jail. Hey, it could be anywhere. Route 8 heading north. There's an accident in the construction area. Got some traffic just now. Route 8 heading north in that construction area. Unfortunately, we have an accident. So if you're heading that way, that sucks. If you're stuck, that's why. You can't avoid it because the construction makes it bad enough.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, I have a little accident there. So Route 8 heading north, accident in the construction area. Be a little careful there. All right, it's 8:05. It's a Friday. That can only mean...
I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
I said, I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
The simplest way to put it, I have problems. My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
It might not be great advice or even good advice, but it's their advice.
Oh, I have a medical condition, all right. It's called caring too much, and it's incurable.
Call Christian and Lauren now for Free Advice Friday.
That's what it is. You guys know it because we do it every week. We open up the phone lines. We open up the text line. We open up the comments on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. What do you guys need advice on? Something work-related, something family-related, something love life. If you're moving, if you want a new career, if you don't know which shirt to wear to the bar tonight, I don't know.
Hey, speaking of new careers.
Yeah.
Real quick. Cody joined us back on the live stream. He said, good morning, y'all. Haven't been able to listen since I switched my jobs, but woot for days off.
There you
Welcome
go.
back, Cody.
Hope you're enjoying the new job.
Yeah, hope it's working out.
Hope it's treating you and your bank account well.
I really hope it's working out. If we told you should switch jobs during
Free
Advice
it's
Friday.
our fault. I mean, yeah. So
I'm kidding.
You don't seem angry.
No.
So that's good. Love hearing that. So what would you like advice on? You can text it in 330-269-9292. You can call it in at 330-450-9292, or you can put a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or on X, and we will do our best to answer.
Hey, don't sleep on the fact that Jake is here with us. He's also going to chime in when it comes to advice. I told you last week he's been liking to advice like Fraser Crane.
Whew. You got any just advice off the cuff right now, Jake?
Life advice?
Oh boy, not this time.
Yeah, there you go. Sage, very sage. So we're underway. You got your advice from Jake. Take it with take it and use it out in the world. And let's go.
Apply it as needed.
Free Advice Friday underway. It's Rema, Selena Gomez. Calm down, Jake. It's Q92.
What is your problem?
Oh, yum, yum. Give me some. Text message. Love a big old steak with some crusty fat. One of my favorites. Chicken, on the other hand, I'll lose my appetite instantly.
Yo.
You know what? I'm going to go with you on that one. I will say no fat on chicken. I will say that.
Or gristle.
I like a little gristle.
Oh, God. Christian.
Dip that in some ketchup.
Oh, my gosh.
You like gristle, Jake?
I think so.
Yeah, Jake likes gristle.
Yeah.
If it's crispy, then it's not true gristle. I'm talking about when you bite into a piece of chicken or steak or pork, there's like that weird hard piece. Let's put it that way. But it's not bone.
I don't know what you're
It's almost like
referring
a
to,
cartilage.
Are we still talking about food?
No, it's almost like that cartilage. Like, oh.
Okay, so it's
You're
not
disgusting.
a bone. Text, that's why they cook steaks in butter, someone said.
This is why I can't eat like brats.
This text line, eating steak without fat is like eating ice cream without sprinkles.
Look, there can be a little bit of fat marbled in there, but if you're talking, there's an inch thick rim of like just nasty fat on the edge of the steak.
Oh, give me that.
I am not eating that.
Give me that. We grilled steaks last night, and I had the fattiest one. And
There's a difference between
so many nutrients.
There's a difference between marbled steak because marble's good. That is for the flavor. The fat does add flavor. But when you're talking about a bite that is not anything but fat, that's so disgusting.
Oh, get a little baked potato and butter
Kristen.
on the fork and stick that in that fat part.
What is wrong with you?
That's how you get the nutrients.
Deeb, are you listening?
Oh, he knows.
I hope.
Deep. Actually, and I have the paperwork to prove it. My cholesterol's fantastic.
I don't care.
It's my A1C.
That's right. Still has to have an impact.
I'm going to blame it on the chocolate. Text on steak, the fat and gristle are the best part. There we go. There's my foodies. Gross, Christian. That's all the text says.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mean to tell me that you'll slide meat fat down your gullet, but not cheese? You're a serial killer.
Thank you.
Slippery, you meant. Slippery meat fat.
Yeah.
Yes. If it's steak or pork chop, I will. I absolutely will. Oh, someone sent a picture. Is that a tomahawk? Oh, look at that bad boy. I'll tell you what.
That looks delicious, but that entire right there behind the bone where all that fat is, that'd be coming off. I'd be trimming that off.
Please. I'd be dropping that in my mouth like I'd be like a baby bird. I'd be like a baby bird. Try smoking a brisket or pulled pork. You'll have a whole new feeling towards fat.
Oh, no.
You'll never know it's there. It adds amazing flavor.
I agree with you, but even when I use because we have these like, I don't know, they're like, it tears the meat. It shreds it. So we'll like do
claw things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like meat claws or whatever. But we'll smoke like a pork shoulder.
Yeah,
and when I go to pull it, I still pick the fat off all of the edges before I pull it.
You're taking all the flavor.
No, I leave what was cooked inside the meat in and then remove all the outer edge. It's disgusting.
You know what's funny? It's to the point at the house now, the girls will cut off their fat and put it on my plate.
Oh, my God.
And I'll eat it. And that's why I'm always filled with nutrients. Music, Selena's got new music coming out pretty soon, I believe. Just reading about it this morning. She has a new single coming out pretty soon. What?
Yeah.
Or just stuck a Reese in your mouth or something?
No, a cracker.
Cracker?
Yeah.
At the last moment?
I did. Well, to be fair, that song ends abruptly.
You haven't done radio if you haven't done that.
You do it all the time. Because you'll be like, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, woo.
Yeah, you do. You think like, 10 seconds, I can swallow a pretzel. And you're like, no, I can't. You ever try to do the 3 pretzel thing and the 3 cracker thing in a minute challenge? Chew and swallow 3 crackers in 60 seconds with no drink?
Is it just crackers or crackers with peanut butter inside?
Just crackers. Just crackers.
I might be able to do that.
No water.
How much time?
60 seconds.
Ooh. Be close.
3 saltine crackers. Chew them and swallow them in 60 seconds. I've tried it. I laughed. I was like, how is that hard? Couldn't do it.
Can you put them all in at once?
Can't. Still got to chew them and swallow them.
Yeah, but you still have 60 seconds to like salivate and break it down.
I love it. Love the confidence because I had the same thing. I had the same thing.
Oh, listen, I have witnessed your confidence.
Come on now.
Remember the meat challenge?
Come on. Well, I didn't understand what 92 ounces meant. I truly didn't understand.
They literally put the largest like roast in front of you. That's what it looked like.
They made it very difficult to even eat.
Why?
It was very thick. It was big. It was just hard to even. It would taste really good. The first like 3 or 4 bites were actually delicious.
Didn't you have sides of ketchup?
Yeah, I needed ketchup.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I also wanted fries with it. And that didn't help. It took up space.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you had pop, I believe.
I did.
Which
that
carbonation fills you up.
That was debated. Drew was with me on that. Drew thought, he's like, you're fine. You can have a pop.
No.
And the girls were like, it's going to hurt you.
Yeah. And it did.
Drew had my back. Thanks, Drew.
Christian ate 6 ounces of meat that day.
Of a 92-ounce steak, I had 4. And I've never been more sick driving home. Not like throw up, but
you did get the meat sweats, didn't you?
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah.
Like
and your stomach was tore up. I remember that.
Truly did not feel good the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I gave up, and it was a poor effort. But I wish I'd have thought a little bit more what 92 ounces actually meant.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Q92, 92 ounces. Yeah, I love steak. Doesn't matter. 92 ounces is a lot of steak.
They like the way we were like, here you go.
Yeah, they walked out with a cow. I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Free Advice Friday. Any massage fans out there? Here's one for you. Let me see. A woman I know from our children's school, though not too well, has a degree in massotherapy.
Yeah.
I'm 50. My body is getting to the point where a massage would be nice. I think this one would do a fine job of both me and my wife. I think it might be strange to ask for one from someone we know. I have no interest in a massage therapist outside of her job, working along her. I'm sorry, I can't read. Outside of her job and working alongside her at school events.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be at the same events at school.
Yeah.
Am I being too sensitive about this?
No. I don't think so. Do you know how many people I see in like our moms group for the schools that are like, I'm a hairdresser, I'm a nail tech, I'm a massage therapist, I'm an esthetician. Like they all go and use each other's services. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure.
As long as it's legit, like on the up and up, and there's no intention or anything like that, I don't see anything wrong with it.
I mean, obviously, he's talked to his wife about it.
Right.
So she's in on it. It's not like he's sneaking off. But he probably is thinking he'd probably save money paying her.
Well, it's not even
I
about,
don't know what it was. No, probably not. She's still going to charge you.
You've had a massage. It gets a little like, I don't want to say intimate. That's not the right word.
I'm very uncomfortable with massages.
But it's a very, like, you take garments of clothing off. So you need to feel comfortable with that person. So as long as you feel like you can be comfortable, you know, you're in a robe, you're under a towel, you know, whatever. But as long as you feel like you're comfortable, maybe that's why he wants to go to somebody that they know.
Are you being too sensitive?
I don't think.
No, I mean, you might be overthinking it a little bit, but I can kind of understand where you're coming from. I'm like, is it weird to ask, you know, we're at school events all the time. Hey, you know, well, how much do you charge for? Because a lot of those people do. They have tables at their house.
Yeah.
And they charge. And they'll do. People come to their house and they'll.
I only got a massage once from someone who made me feel a little.
I'm very uncomfortable
awkward.
with massages. I feel like it's weird. I just feel, I don't know. I don't like them.
Oh, I love massages. Like I said, I went to a new massotherapist. So I was in a car accident and broke my collarbone. But when I say I broke it, like I broke it to the point where it fractured and like one part of the bone went on top of the other part of the bone. So it like changed almost the physical anatomy of that side of me because one collarbone was then shorter than the other.
I will say this though, I did do a couple massage once with Jamie.
Yeah.
And I felt more
You
comfortable
loved it.
there.
Well, because you were with her too.
Yeah.
But part of my rehab was massage therapy because I was protecting it so much. I lost movement of some of the muscles in my arm when I was healing. And they were fantastic. It was a place in North Canton and they were awesome. I always felt comfortable there. But then one day I was like, ooh, a massage sounds really good. So I booked it. And this gentleman, he spoke to me like this. And it was very like off-putting.
Yeah.
And he was the nicest guy, gave a great massage. But the way he spoke to me, I was like, at any moment, something's going to pop off. So I couldn't really like relax.
He was professional.
Yes.
He just had a weird voice.
Very creepy voice.
Okay. But nothing he did.
No.
was creepy. It was just the voice.
Yeah. But it was one of those voices that like every time I'd start to relax, I'd be like, nope. There it is again.
I'm going to rub you now. I'd rather you didn't.
Right. Go ahead and flip over. I don't think so.
Are there tensions in your quads? No, there actually aren't. Well, there is now.
So weird. He was so soft-spoken.
Huh. Jake, you ever have a massage?
Once.
Where?
The same place you used to get them.
Oh, that was for the station.
The station thing.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, okay.
No.
What did you like?
It wasn't the best experience. It was a little awkward.
Yeah, I find them awkward too. I do.
And to be fair, the girl that was doing it to me had to wear gloves because she had like a Band-Aid on or something, and so it was like just altogether just not a good experience.
She had open wounds.
Yeah,
she's got the oil. Oh, there goes my Band-Aid. Hang on a second.
Yeah, but
damn hepatitis. Hold on.
So to have rubber gloves, a massage wasn't ideal.
Well, did I see that?
No, you weren't. You weren't
like,
there.
thank God it's him and not me.
I feel like I would have remembered the rubber glove massage.
Yeah, no, you weren't there that time.
Huh.
I took Star and we went, and yeah,
And you got a rubber glove massage.
I did.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
You know what I have a hard time with is the leg massage, the foot massage. Like, I'm very sensitive. Like, when you get a pedicure, they rub your feet. I'm not about that.
No?
No. The calves feel good,
They do.
but not so much.
I feel comfortable with a guy masseuse. And then I don't know. I have a fear, like, what if something happens while I'm getting massaged?
Like, oh, with you, who knows?
Like, what if something happens?
Like, if you break wind or.
I could easily fart in a massage. Very easily fart. And it's a relaxing state.
It is.
You know? I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen that can be embarrassing.
Oh, I get where you're
especially
going.
as a man. What if you accidentally get you know what I mean?
That thing should not be going anywhere. You should be so relaxed that it's not functional.
Listen, you're rubbing up her thighs? I don't know.
What kind of massage are you getting?
I don't get massages.
I don't know that I've had anybody else.
I see, I just see all these bad things that can happen.
Outside of my husband, I don't think that's ever happened.
So.
Anyhow, coming up, I have someone who needs advice on what happens when you're divorced and you've got a child you want to send to preschool, but your ex-husband doesn't agree. You need some advice.
Tell you what, there's a lot of TikTok rumors about this group getting back together, and I have been going down the rabbit hole, and I have been loving it. I think there's something to this.
Is it the NSYNC?
And I think the Trolls movie does have something to do with this as well. And it makes me very excited. It's NSYNC. Bye, bye, bye. Cross your fingers, folks. 2024 could be fun. It's Q92. What is a thread? Actually, I should tell you. It was a thread on Reddit.
Yeah.
Worst ways guys have been dumped. We've all been. I think a lot of times people have been dumped in their lifetime. I've been dumped.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the guy that I dated before I met Tony, he broke up with me.
How'd he dump you?
He called me from college.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I told you I got dumped on my birthday once.
That's awful.
It was kind of the same thing. Like we were at different schools at that point. I called to see what we were doing that night. And she was like, well, and you know what's funny? Me being me. Like, oh, what, are we breaking up? There was dead silence on the phone.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, we're breaking up.
Are.
Touche. Egg on my face. So luckily it wasn't public. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty like, oh. You want to talk about didn't see it coming? Knew there was a possibility. We didn't go to the same school anymore. Distance. I knew it was a possibility.
Right.
Did not know that it had arrived. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
We weren't having like issues.
You thought maybe like down the road you'd drift
It
apart
would
a little.
yeah, I thought it was you had to think it was a possibility.
Yeah.
When you're not going to the same college, you're like, yeah, obviously it could happen.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like dumb to that, but I certainly didn't think
That
it was
like immediate.
it was here.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the horizon. It was not on the horizon, Lauren. It was
I
that
thought thought things were good too. I was taking my exams, my senior year exams. Like I was studying for him, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, let's talk." And I'm like, "I can't tonight. I got so much studying to do." He's like, "This only take like." I'm like, "Okay,
don't worry, Lauren. This won't take long.
Thanks for that."
this I'm not going to keep you at all. I'm really hoping to make this short and sweet. That is funny.
I'm like, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, can we please not do this right now? At that point, it wouldn't have mattered because I already would have had it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
But I'm like,
I
God,
get it.
of all the nights I'm studying for my exams, like you couldn't have done this to me after school was out. Like we literally weren't going to see each other between. Like I was supposed to see him like 2 days after school let out because he would have been home from college. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there you were, just jumped right during exam.
Thanks, jerk.
I like I'm doing the 18-hour fast. In sync, bye. I'm telling you, pay attention to what's going on. There's a chance for a reunion. I'm telling you, I think it's time. I think it's finally time.
No, I think it's definitely time. I think a lot of people are ready for it. And Justin,
Now, let me ask you this.
What have you been doing, Justin?
Let me ask you this. Stadiums?
I think they could. I do. I think all of us, like 90s and 2000s babies, would show up in droves.
Especially because, like, they're the one that hasn't come back yet.
Mm-hmm.
The one that hasn't toured. The one that hasn't even reunited. You know what I mean? You got new kids they're going so strong now. Like, they just tour yearly and fill up arenas. Not stadiums, but they fill up arenas.
Yeah.
You can't say they don't. You were there. The crowd was huge, right?
Yeah.
At Rocket Mortgage.
Yes.
And they go out once a year.
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys, they can still, I think, go out. They could fill up Blossom. They could do arena tours, I think, and they'd be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Could NSYNC do stadiums?
I think they
with
could.
The reunion tour.
I think they could do that, but they need to get like some other boy bands to like open up from that same.
What if them and Backstreet went out together?
Oh my Lord! Then you're talking a couple night stadium shows.
Like that's like the boy band equivalent of Poison, Def Leppard.
Yes. Yep. You have to sprinkle in some like LFO and
98 Degrees.
Yes, get them as openers.
Imagine being at Cleveland Browns Stadium and 98 Degrees
all for
comes
one.
Out. 98 comes out at like 5.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Backstreet comes out.
You could do a
NSYNC.
boy band music festival. I'm convinced.
You could. I did it before. I had a chart and everything. I had all the bands I was going to have on. It was awesome.
Interesting.
Free advice Friday at 8:26. So who else needs some advice here today?
Someone else said, I have been divorced for about a year and a half. My ex-husband and I have been pretty amicable to this point. I mentioned sending our daughter to preschool. She doesn't have any little cousins yet, as he was the first one on both of our sides to be born as a grandchild. I thought this would be really great in setting her up for heading to school in the next couple of years and also give her some socialization, but he is fighting me tooth and nail. I'm the custodial parent. What do I do? What would you do?
That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, gotta knock that one back over here, Bigglesworth. I think that this is something that obviously you're in charge of deciding. I think that if you really believe that this is a benefit to the child, that you have another discussion and try and explain why you think it's important for her to go to preschool. Usually at this point, it's only a couple days a week for a few hours at a time.
Yeah.
So I understand the socialization. We sent our kids. And I think that it set them up for success. I mean, by the time they went to kindergarten, they knew how to spell their name, recognize their name, things like that, because they worked on them, worked on it in preschool.
Right.
So, I mean, you might have to agree to disagree on this situation. If you're the custodial parent, you really believe strongly in it and the benefits, then I would try it out. If it doesn't work out, you can always take her out.
You could. Yeah, you're not like hellbound to that.
But I also understand keeping your baby at home as long as you can. I mean, I don't know.
See, I that's tough. I don't have to make that decision.
Right.
But I mean, like you said, the idea of the socialization.
Yeah.
Teaches
them how to interact with other kids.
Right.
Gives them a jump on.
There's value in that.
Phonics, things like that.
There's value in that.
There is.
There really is.
So
sure, they'll be bringing home germs every day, and you'll all get sick.
I hate to say it, but this could be one of many disagreements that you and your ex have. As long as you're coming to the table with love and compassion and your child's best interest at heart, I mean,
and if it
you just have to focus on that.
It comes down to it, you can't agree. Rock, paper, scissors. That's tough.
Paper.
It's tough when you're
go paper.
When you're divorced, you have two different, ideas of things to do for the kid. You're hopefully both coming from a place of love and just what you think is best for the kid. But you got different opinions. It's tough.
Yeah.
You got to compromise. And where's the compromise?
Right.
You really believe you want your kid in there.
I mean, maybe.
But she really believes she doesn't.
Maybe it could be the best of both worlds. Sometimes they offer 5 days a week preschool. Sometimes they offer 1 or 2 days, 3 days a week. Maybe you just kind of start out slowly and just send them a couple days.
Yep.
I don't know.
Good luck with that. That's not easy.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's hard. That actually, I was afraid to. I was like, because I get both sides, and they both have a right to an opinion on what to do with their child.
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting. Free Advice Friday. Keep sending it in. We got them all hour long here on Q92. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Rex in the Morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom, and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
This kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So,
who were the 3?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was little.
Oh my God! Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3: A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory, and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah, and then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur, Dorothy the dinosaur. She's green. She likes to eat roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah, she likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
you gave her a rose?
Yeah, we went to the gas station and bought a rose, and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean? What? What?
You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. I like I'm doing the 18-hour fasting to stay extra lean. I need to tell you that I'm trying to stay extra lean.
Yeah.
Then following up with, I'm working out because I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. I kind of want to put that on a t-shirt. I'm savage with apocalyptic levels of energy.
Save that.
Keep up, baby.
What if we open a merch shop?
True.
I like that. Save that, please.
What we do is we put DM dummies on the front, and on the back put one of the DMs.
Yes.
I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. Keep up, baby.
Dummy. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll put new folder.
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Hall of Fame dummies.
I love it.
I will put that one. I will drag the one with apocalyptic levels of energy. I'll put that in there. Hi, Ernestine. Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Your energy is next level, and I love it. Both of those unanswered. Now, you know what? No, I'm not going to hit that.
No, it shouldn't be. But Ernestine,
Well, I got to change the name.
I know that, but really.
So, came in with a compliment. Didn't call her like beautiful queen, princess.
Thank God.
Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Came back with, I don't know how I feel about coming back with talking about her energy levels. But he took 2 and he was through.
Maybe he's into crystals.
Maybe in chakras.
Boom, shaka, shaka.
So, you know what? I'm going to pass.
You've got this.
You're all right, sir. You did just fine. Some schools start back this week. I talked about that earlier on this morning.
Ugh.
The not daughter goes back Thursday.
Wow.
Thursday. My nephews don't go back till like the 31st or something.
2 weeks from today.
Youngstown Ursuline
Yeah,
goes back.
We have 2 more weeks of
Thursday.
summer. That's crazy early to me.
Thursday. So I don't know if any other schools are starting this week, but to those of you, the bus drivers, we'll welcome you back this week.
I know. I can't wait.
Some of you, not all of you, but some of you will be back this week. Teachers driving to school every morning, the custodians driving to school every morning, the principals, all. We love you.
We've missed you.
Welcome you back. We didn't get a summer break. But God bless you. Hey, you picked your profession, we picked ours.
Touche.
What it is.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Browns and Eagles played to an 18-18 tie last night in the NFL preseason. The Browns have one more preseason game left next week against the Chiefs to conclude the preseason. Tigers and Guardians game last night was postponed due to rain. The two teams will play a doubleheader today at Progressive Field. Game 1 is scheduled for a 4:10 first pitch. The Rubber Ducks and Erie were also rained out yesterday at Canal Park in Akron. They'll play a doubleheader today as well. Game 1 scheduled to start at 5:05. And the NBA released their schedule yesterday. The Cleveland Cavaliers begin the season on October 25th on the road, taking on the Brooklyn Nets. That's a look at sports right here on Q92.
Also, one other thing to add. I asked Jake if he played GTA.
Lauren made fun of me.
My Lord. You know how I drive, Christian.
Yes.
It wasn't that bad.
It was like he hopped off a controller and
I missed one turn. I didn't know. I thought you told me Ready was on my right. It was on my left.
Either way, you have eyeballs and you know where the driveway was, and he tried to take us back to get into Rite Aid. I saw my life flash before. I'm like, we're going to take out the Rite Aid sign if he tries this. He did hit the brakes, thank God.
I stopped. We're fine. We made it.
Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened. You turned right where you can't turn?
No, he missed the driveway. So, when you go up Sawberg, how there's Rite Aid on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told him to stop there to get more candy. And he was thinking it was on the right side of the street. And I'm like, I kept going, Jake, get over in the left lane. It's right there. Jake, over on the left lane. It's right there. And he still kept thinking, no, it's on the right. Like he's ignoring me, right?
He's like, yeah, Rite Aid. It's on the right.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Right.
And when he finally realized it, he was going to go for it. But we were about 4 feet past the driveway. So almost I would have had to have busted a mini Yui or gone through the grass. And I'm like, no. Just turn left at the light. I'm like, that's why I got real quiet. And I'm like, do you play GTA? Because
He doesn't, does he?
No.
I have before, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed. Would have never guessed that. But I'm glad to hear you do. Someone texted, you should have a large float next year with one of J&J's inflatables on it.
Oh, I would love
That'd
that.
be a killer float for
That'd
the
be
parade.
amazing.
Huh? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it would be.
But then you have to have people. Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to sign a waiver. Like have people go down the slide during the parade, but then they fall off, get run over. Everyone's mad. You know what I mean? So. Oh, you killed a kid. Okay. All right. Well,
Christian, injuries, one thing.
I'm sorry. We tried to have fun. Our bad.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Still to come this hour, got tickets to The Offspring with Simple Plan and Sum 41. Giving that away. Be listening for the cue to call. Also, if you'd like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, all you got to do is head over to our live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button, put Moose in the comments. You're entered. We'll randomly select one of you coming up on the show here at the end of the show, around 10 o'clock or 9:54 probably.
Yeah.
So do that right now. You can win something just for watching. We appreciate you guys having us on. Anyway, you're checking us out. The video on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. If you're streaming us at Q92radio.com or if you're listening on the radio, 92.5 FM. Hi. Make us your number one preset. No?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, make it sure. Go ahead. Do it right now. We'll wait. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a free advice Friday here. My husband and I expecting a baby girl. We're going to be naming her Charlie.
Oh, I
realize
love that.
It's slightly unconventional name for a girl, but I think it's adorable. As we start to share the name, though, we've gotten more than one rude comment. It's usually from acquaintances or even strangers. Comments are generally like, for a girl, or wouldn't you save that name for a boy? What's the nicest way to respond to these comments? I want to let people know they are being rude.
Ask them what their middle name is. Is it Nunya? Because it's Nunya business.
I don't think Charlie's that uncommon of a girl name.
No, I love it. I
Charlie
think it's
D'Amelio
adorable. Yeah.
From TikTok is like a huge star.
It's adorable. Don't just tell them. Honestly, just be like, just shut up.
I feel like Charlie's one of those names that has become both.
One of those times.
I know guys named Kelly.
Oh yeah, I know guys named Lauren.
I don't know a guy named Lauren.
I graduated. Well, he was a year younger than me. His name was
Really?
Lauren. Yeah. It was spelled different. It was Loren.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think people don't always realize how rude they sound.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that's what I want to say. Just one time I want to look at somebody and be like, why did you feel the need to say that to me?
Yeah.
And put them back on the spot. I don't know why people have this like sense of entitlement that they can say whatever they want to say.
But you can.
I mean, unless it's like your parents.
But there's consequences sometimes. It might be someone verbally eviscerating you.
Right.
Or calling you an a-hole.
Yeah.
But that's just weird. I really don't think Charlie is that crazy of a name. But there are people like that. Like,
no, yeah.
I don't know.
It's adorable. You absolutely should use it. It's the cutest thing ever. And you should just ignore those people because they're obviously unhappy and felt for whatever reason that it was okay to open their mouth and say that to you.
Yeah.
But it wasn't okay.
Good luck with you and your daughter, Charlie. May it be a great birth. I think it's kind of a cute name.
I do too.
That's what I think.
Totally agree.
Lil Durk, J. Cole, It's All My Life on Q92. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. Should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance-wise. I'm not talking anything like that. But I still feel good and
we're in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some
That's
guys
a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far and they want perfection? Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
beards,
beards, no beards.
Oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you
Dirk J. Cole, it's all my life right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, 847. And that's a cue to call. How would you like to go see the Offspring next Tuesday along with Simple Plan and Sum 41? It's going to be a fun rock show. We're giving away a pair of tickets right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, these tickets are yours. Good luck.
Hey, folks.
Pool League is just fantastic.
we had a pool table, I was terrible at pool. Like
I suck at pool.
I am terrible at angles. My husband's like, yeah, you never could have been an engineer or anything. Like, he'll be like, how did you think that if you hit the ball here against that rail that it was going to go like over here? Like, how did that even make sense in your brain?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Like my dad, my uncle, you got to put some English on it. What in the blue hell does
What does that
mean? English. What did I just? Was that French? What did I just do?
Right.
The hell out of here with some English on it. You mean hit it at an angle?
Yeah.
Did Christian just get away with shuttlecock and see you next Tuesday?
Maybe.
Yes! 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 Yes!
To be fair, that's when the class was. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
And I believe it was a Thursday when she's like, look, I don't remember her name, but I can see her face.
Yeah.
Like, you have to come to class.
Do they still teach that at YSU?
I don't know, man.
Are there kids out there taking Shuttlecock 101 to learn about badminton?
I took you had to take, when I was there, this is back in the early 2000s, like iPhone 1, maybe around then, if it was even there. No, I think I was still doing my BlackBerry, which I have no regrets on.
Love my BlackBerry.
You kids missed out. You had to take 2 gyms no matter what you were studying at YSU.
2?
Yeah. I took jogging and I took badminton.
Jogging and badminton.
Simple.
That's because they were the easiest. That's why you wanted them.
It's literally like, all right, say we're going to jog 4 laps. Say we're going to jog 8 laps at your own pace. I'm like, my own pace.
All righty. I'll see you later.
Y'all might be gone before I'm done, but this isn't easy, eh? And it wasn't sprinting. It was literally like jog. If it rained, we were in Beagley Center. Jog around the hallways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. I have to ask my sister now. You went to Akron U? Is that what?
No.
Oh, YSU. Duh.
I'm a Penguin.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'd love to see my sister in gym class if she had to take.
Yeah, I had to take. You didn't have to take gyms in college. Lucky. You had to, no matter what.
You know what? Even now, things have changed. Like even for high school graduates, like I think they have to have a gym credit. But because my daughter rides horses 3 to 4 days a week.
Oh, there's like 9 million
she didn't
ways
have
out
to
of
take
it.
it.
Yeah. There's like 9 million ways to get out of it.
She didn't have to take it. All we had to do was have her trainer sign off on the fact that she legitimately does do that. And that was it. And then like my son he doesn't have to take a language.
Q92.
All right, good news. Friday, dry weather, sunshine all day long, a little cooler than average, lower 70s for highs. Overnight, clear and starry. Grab a sweater, a low near 53. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Kansas. Where are you calling from?
Ravenna.
Kansas lives in Ravenna. I love it. Guess what? You are caller number 10. You're the winner.
Yay.
Congratulations, Kansas. You're headed to see The Offspring with special guest Simple Plan and Sum 41 on Tuesday, the 22nd. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a winner.
Q92.
Mr. Worldwide.
Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. Text him. How's
He
everything?
would be like, what the?
I want you to text him right now. How's everything at home, daddy?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
And then we'll see what he sends back. Probably you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Is probably what you'll get text back. So you know what? I'll text my fiance. How are you? Good morning, my queen. See what happens. Good morning. I'll even do the queen emoji. Good morning, queen. There. I don't know if I want to show her. Oh shoot! What I do? I want to cover that. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There it is. Good morning, queen.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, queen. Let's see. I'm going to use the Jake.
Jake
theory.
I said.
Did you let it be known that you're joking, or did you just put it?
No, I literally put. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Careful. His number's not on there, is it?
No.
All right.
It says, "Good morning. How was your day so far, Daddy?"
I'm putting "Good morning, my queen" with the queen emoji.
He hasn't seen it yet.
All right, just texted. Jake, you want to text Star? Good morning, my queen.
Well, she's used to it.
Well, still want to see how she reacts. Let's see. We all get back.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really because I already told her the story, so
I
ruined it.
Jake, you got to learn about radio.
Wah, wah.
We use them as props. The people we love.
I'm learning.
I got a response.
We use them for content. All right.
He literally just said, "Daddy," with a question mark.
Daddy. I got a response from the fiance, but she I think she gets either is listening or knows what's going on. She wrote back, "Good morning, Zaddy," which is what girls say, Zaddy instead of daddy.
Daddy.
So I got that back. I was hoping. And right here on today's hit music, Q92, heading towards the 9 o'clock hour. Again, if you haven't entered for a chance to win the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, do yourself a favor, head on over to our live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Like the live video and put Moose in the comments. You're entered. We will select a random winner coming up at the end of the show. It says, huge shout out happy 42nd birthday, Jessica Hawkins. Love you, Mom. Birthday, Mom.
Oh, that's really nice.
42, a spring chicken.
I'm wondering because we got a Facebook message too from Destiny on Facebook. She said huge shout out. Today is my mom's birthday, so I bet you it's the same one. So if it is Destiny, happy birthday to your mama.
You're going crazy trying to make sure you get that in
That's
there.
right. Well,
I
happy
like
birthday. She must be a really special mom.
I like that. Also saw the text like, "Good morning, guys. Football coach checking in a little late. What a win by the Cardinals." Yeah, I believe you coached your assistant coach at Sandy Valley. You guys, you beat Fairless last night. You had to wait through a thunderstorm to finish it off, as did everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But, win by goes Sandy Valley. 1-0 on the season. Moving on to week 2, by the way. High school football tonight here on Q92. Vodesta and Massillon live from Paul Brown Stadium. 7 o'clock here on Q92. Clint Scroggs, Jim Ballard, and our own Ryan at night on the sidelines. Going to be a big one tonight. That's one of the biggest teams, most successful high school teams in the country.
Yeah.
Coming up here, and a couple hours ago, Lauren and I were talking. If you've been paying attention on social media, when I tell you Vodesta's here.
Oh, they came.
Buses of their fans are here.
Yeah.
I don't mean like a couple parents hopped on with, no. Buses of their fans are here.
That is true.
This is a big deal.
Huge.
And it's going to be it's two of the most successful high school football programs in the entire country are playing tonight.
Yeah.
You can hear it right here on Q92 and streaming live at Q92radiosports.com. Be listening to that. And, God, we got 6 other games. You go to Q92radiosports.com and see the list of games we're bringing. I'll be calling the Lake Alliance game from Lake High School tonight. So if anyone's going to that game, I'll see you guys over there, the Aviators and the Blue Streaks. You can hear that on our sister station, 1310, but you can stream it on Q92radiosports.com. Looking forward to that one. Other games we got for you here tonight on our website if you go listen to Bookdale and Hoover, Lauren's old alma mater.
Yeah, let's go Vikes.
West Branch and Canfield, Mentor and Jackson, Louisville and New Philly, and McKinley and Warren Harding. If you're a McKinley fan and you're not driving to Warren, go to Q92radiosports.com. Listen to your Bulldogs.
Actually, this is the first home game for the Vikings in their brand new stadium.
Everything got redone.
Yeah, Memorial Stadium is looking fantastic, and tonight they're going to christen it with the first game of the season.
Very cool.
Also, Matt Crawley and Kyle Capozzi have that call, and they're alumni of Hoover High School.
There you go. So, looking for high school football, 7 games, 1 website tonight. Q92radiosports.com. Looking forward to that. 9 o'clock hour coming up. Enter to win on our Facebook, YouTube, or X. Win that 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. It's all coming up. We give that away in the 9 o'clock hour here on Q. She's suing him.
A year later?
Yep. Files lawsuit against Cedar Point. She was hit in 2021. She files a lawsuit seeking compensatory and, don't forget my favorite, punitive damages for the company and employees' alleged negligence. I think she's got a good chance of making some money.
I was just going to say, I think she has a case because even they were like, oh my gosh.
Not this part's not funny. She was permanently injured.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I mean, like,
when the part as a flag plate came off the coaster and struck her in the head. They listed her injuries: head trauma with resultant traumatic brain injury. Now we're talking in words I can't really pronounce. Suprachoroidal hemorrhage with cerebral edema, cerebral venous thrombosis, right subdural
blood
hematoma.
clot.
That's not good.
Blood clot,
Hematoma.
collection of blood, which is a bruise.
Communicating hydrocephalus with VP shunt placement.
Yeah, gosh, she had to have a shunt
And
place.
right open skull fracture.
Woo! Girl.
So, she is
Girl's got a case.
Her medical expenses exceeded $2 million.
I believe it.
And will require future medical care and treatment with a cost around $10 million, the lawsuit claims.
Christian, when we paid for a life flight, it was $48,000 just for the flight. That was the most expensive airline ticket we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
$48,000. So imagine having to have a shunt place, being in the ICU, all of that advanced care. Of course, that was $2 million. And God knows how long she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking. It doesn't say in the article. This is from News Channel 5 to cite my source. Doesn't say what she's asking for money-wise.
That means it's a lot. Like
But
a lot of that.
they're claiming negligence and that they also tried to destroy some evidence. It's interesting. I'll put this article up on Q92radio.com so you guys can read it for yourselves. But I think this woman has more than a case.
Yes.
Especially when you start alleged possibly tampering or destroying evidence. The lawsuit, alleges that the defendants interfered with and destroyed evidence by dismantling, destroying, and removing the return side of the Top Thrill dragster ride in spite of a written request from the plaintiffs to preserve all evidence, including trains and tracks. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games. Actively play video games.
It just plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I got to imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these, listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would think some of them Mario.
I'm not saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know, because I'm
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
You're going way back now.
We have one, and it works.
Way back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have to have video games at the nursing homes, because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
He plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now he's playing, like, with my son. You see what I'm saying? Like, my son will come and get him and be like, hey, Dad, let's...
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption?
Oh, gosh, no.
Like, let's go. Let's play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will. What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games. Michael Jordan was there the whole week. Did you know that?
No.
Huge fishing tournament. That apparently happens every year. Was there last week.
That's awesome.
Like 300 boats went out.
Yeah.
The first day. I had no idea it was this big. And Michael Jordan was there. His boat was there.
That's awesome.
His boat is.
Did you peep it? Were you able to find it?
I know, because I wasn't where they launched the boats.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
no, but people were posting pictures of it.
Yeah.
Someone threw a drone around it. You could see them all getting mad that they were flying a drone around it. Hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you on your Friday morning. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line 330-269-9292. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Weekend coming up. It's your Friday. You got to love that. Some of you, believe it or not, are finishing your first week of school. Some of you go back next week.
And I remember that feeling of having to go back to school.
Is this it for anybody else? Like, do you guys, anyone go back Monday? I don't know. It's so scattered now. It's so weird.
Well, the only reason North Canton's going back later than everybody else, because we would have started back this week, was because they built 2 new schools. And so they gave themselves an extra week to get everything moved in.
It makes sense. Doing some remodeling.
Not remodeled, like rebuilds. Like 2 brand new schools.
Okay.
The elementary and the primary.
Makes sense.
Well,
Makes sense.
Intermediate, whatever.
It's just it really is just crazy to think of, like, it's crazy enough that school's back. Crazy enough that, like, some schools literally are already back this week. Maybe a couple next week. Maybe, like, it's such a sprinkle. I feel like when we were kids, we all went back around the same time.
Or maybe our world was just so small that we were just like, well, everybody's going back and we're going back. I don't know.
Weird to me. But it's over, kids. Get ready to go. School's in session.
Did you get the nervous stomach, like, before school?
No, I was always excited to go.
Really?
Yeah. I really was.
I was when I was little. As I got older, I was not.
I was always excited for school. I liked getting my new stuff, my new notebooks, my Transformers, book bag or whatever.
Oh, okay.
My chalk line jacket of the Chicago Bears.
Oh, I enjoyed the supply aspect. By picking out a new Trapper Keeper and going school clothes shopping, like, I always liked that stuff. I just didn't physically want to go back.
I get it. But I loved it. School lunches. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Those were great, too.
Oh, somebody texted.
Lauren, what grade will your kids be in? My wife teaches at the middle school.
So my son is now leaving the middle school. He's going to be a freshman, and my daughter's going to be a senior. But they both, our kids were raised in the North Canton City school system. That's where my husband and I went. So
there you go.
The middle school has a lot of really great teachers, though.
There you go. So it's just great. Labor Day is almost here.
Yeah.
You know what I was scared of today? I get here obviously when it's still dark out.
Yes.
And a sure sign that summer's heading towards the finish line. Orion the Hunter's back in the sky.
Oh, look at you using
see him in the
constellations to guide the
season. You
seasons.
see him like the fall and winter.
Very Pocahontas vibe from you right now.
Usually everyone does. Is that Pocahontas? No, it's Christian. But I did. I looked up this morning. I went, oh, no. Oh, no. Orion.
Can I tell you?
Son of a...
Yeah, I know. Well, things that are changing. So while we're still, today's going to be fairly cool, but we're going to have another warm up. And it's been pretty warm summer. However, I've noticed that the evenings are different. I don't know if you've noticed that, but after 7 o'clock, the air, the breeze, feels different. It's cooler, less humidity. Last night, I went out after that rain came through to let the dog out. It was freaking cold. It was cold.
Well, tonight we're going to the high school game. It's going to be in the 50s. I mean, maybe not might not be till later in the night, but it's going to be in the 60s going down.
Yeah.
For those football games.
It's perfect football weather tonight. There's no better forecast to start the football season than tonight's.
All of you listening right now, how many of you are going to a high school football game tonight? Probably a lot of you.
One of my most favorite things that you talk about sometimes is the band and how tonight is the night because it is also the high school marching band's debuts. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have their piece put together and they're going to perform it for you and be like, you do the best commentator voice.
Well, because it's the same thing. The guy's going to go up there. He's going to grab the mic. They all do the same script. And I'd like to talk to all the band coaches or whatever. Like, what? Can we
change it up a little bit? It's tradition.
The year was 1968. The Beatles just came to America. Here's how I want to hold your hand. I'm like, what? The year was 1960. They tell you
they
the
paint
year.
The picture and everything. Yeah.
The Hindenburg had just happened. I'm like, what? Rocky IV just came out. I'm like, all right. Here's Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. No,
it's always they have to tell you the year and what was happening.
Yeah.
The year was 1958. Elvis was king.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little sad. We went the first game last year. Tonight we cannot because we've had to have senior pictures rescheduled so many times because it's been raining so much.
In fact, I know my niece is in the Middle Ridge Marching Band.
Yeah.
And they're doing Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit this year.
Get out. I would love to hear that.
I like hearing songs that aren't just...
Yeah, not just the traditional fight song and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know what songs your bands are playing, but if you want to tell us the good ones.
I think we've done Uptown Funk. It sounded good.
Yeah, people love a good Bruno Mars and a marching band. Yeah, they love that. But if you go to a Middle Ridge game, tonight, I think they're playing Pie Valley. Good luck to my nephew Ryan, who's playing in his first varsity game as a freshman.
I was just going to say, and he is good.
As a freshman, getting the varsity call up. So you're going to hear Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Nice.
You'll see my nephew on the field, and you'll see my niece playing in the band at halftime.
That's awesome.
And I'll miss all of them.
And that's so much fun, though, that they go to the same school. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I got all my niece and my 4 nephews all go to the same schools.
That's very cool.
It is pretty nice when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, you weren't in band, were you?
No.
Never.
Can you play a musical instrument?
No, I have zero musical talent.
Okay. Okay.
He plays a mean kazoo. I had him on the kazoo here yesterday.
As I say, it's always worth asking Jake. Always worth asking. Forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. It's Q92.
I've never had their steak. Is it good?
Oh, I love it.
Really?
If you get one of the fatty pieces, it's really good.
Oh, gosh. Now I'll never order it. If you get a bad piece of chicken, let me tell you, I will gag. I will throw the rest of my food away if I bite into it.
Fun fact, I love fatty pieces of steak.
Oh, God. You and my brother-in-law.
I'm convinced.
He'll take the fat off my plate and chew it.
I would do that. And because I was always just taught that's where the nutrients are.
No.
So that's why I tell everyone at my house.
Really?
That's where the nutrients are. So I have lots of nutrients. So, yeah, no, I love a good
Yeah.
fatty piece. And you get a good fatty piece of Chipotle steak. Oh, that burrito. Woo, Nelly.
Oh, so gross.
Oh, it's fantabulous. So,
I also don't like tough meat either. Like, I hate to feel like I'm 12 years old again. Actually, younger than that. But sitting at the kitchen table just chewing. You know what I mean? Like, it takes forever.
so you're grossed out by fatty pieces?
Yes. Oh, my God.
That first bite of a burrito and being a fatty piece means I throw the rest away, someone says.
Thank you.
No! Jake, where do you
So
stand
gross.
on fatty pieces of meat?
I don't like it either.
Oh,
Does
you
it make
know
you
what?
gag?
Oh.
Not gag.
Like,
but
have you ever gotten a chicken nugget with like a hard
Yeah.
Oh, ruins the whole thing.
It does.
You know what?
Oh, God.
No wonder you're in shape, Jake. Good Lord.
He's like, I'm not.
Well, you're not getting the nutrients.
That's fine.
I don't want them.
No.
I do. So I'm
Not if that's where they really are.
So I'm dying on this hill all by myself. Nobody has my back.
No, Megan on Facebook says, I had a bad piece of steak at Chipotle before and haven't been able to eat their steak again since.
Well, I'll be there today.
You give all the bad pieces to Christian. He'll eat
Yeah,
it right
send
up
him
for
over
you.
to the radio station.
Oh,
Seriously.
so nasty.
I love a good.
Oh, Christian.
I stopped.
Listen, hold on.
I stopped eating McDonald's chicken nuggets when I bit into one 11 years ago and had a small bone in it.
Oh, God. Oh, my mouth
11 years. Get over it.
is starting to water because I'm so gaggy thinking about it.
All right, thank you, whoever this person is on the text line. The fat has all the flavor and nutrients.
No, so gross.
That's where
This
the
is
nutrients.
this is what I do not understand about you. You are the most basic person that I know. Basic. I mean, the whole cheese thing, plain everything, but you like to chew fat. It blows my mind.
On a pork chop,
Oh,
on chicken, maybe not on chicken, but on steak. Good steak with some gristle from the grill.
Oh.
Think how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes,
and-
it would definitely create a bump in
Oh
ticket
my
sales.
God, Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need a
gave
behind the music on them or
What
something.
more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. But I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually...
said they split up. That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Tub Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Well, for that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know how it came
Oh.
out. 1997 it came out.
Christian. 2
What?
years ago, we got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
That's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit
took
wonders
them
are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years.
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text line. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. I've ever went to a concert that was flat out awful. But I'll tell you, for me, have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and did not end well, so I'm not doing that again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
yeah,
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's,
yes,
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what happened.
She then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. 8:20. I'll watch the time here. But yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles. One of them is a dream of mine is a man cave. All right. Now, and I always had this vision in my man cave of on one of the walls, like TV, not big ones, but TVs mounted on the walls, and each one has like PlayStation 1. Then there's one with PlayStation 2. There's I don't know.
So they each get their own TV?
They each get their own, and I'm just talking like a little TV monitor. I'm not talking about a 70-inch or, but like you come to my basement, I'd like there to be a little bar. To get drinks. I'd like there to be an absolutely disgustingly stupid huge TV to watch sports on. Some really nice, comfortable couches. And I'd like a lot of Bears paraphernalia, Cavs, Guardians, Notre Dame. And I would like a little homage to my video game.
That's a pretty good idea.
If I could do my absolute man cave.
Yeah.
That would be my man cave.
Heck with the HDMI switching. Get their own TV.
Yeah. So that's if I could design my man cave, that's kind of how I would do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I would do it with all my favorite sports teams. It would get weird, but I don't know. If I had to pick one, it would be Chicago Bears theme. But I would like a little bar, nothing crazy. One huge TV, some couches. Machine Gun Kelly Willow Smith Emo Girl, right here on today's hit music, Q92. It is 9:24. Still time for you to get signed up for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Said it right that time. Go over to our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Hit the like button, put Moose in the comments. You're entered. We're going to randomly pick one of you guys at the end of the show and hook you up. Have you two, and by you two, I mean both of you, following the Britney Spears divorce thing?
Yeah, it's going to be messy.
You think?
Yeah.
You hear the allegations he's making?
And he wants spousal support. Of course he does.
Well, yeah.
Come on.
First of all, I always argued that he was her prison guard, not her husband.
Yeah.
I never trusted that. He looked like every evil character from a Spanish soap opera you've ever seen. Like, serious.
That's true.
Any Hallmark movie you watch where there was an evil man, he was the evil man that was nice at first.
Yeah.
He just looked like a bad guy from a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
And now listen, he filed.
Yes.
It wasn't her. Now it was him that filed.
That's correct.
And he came out and he was like, basically, I think he said, quote, like, poop happens, wish her the best.
Yeah.
You know, don't trash. Like, he's kind of almost like sticking up for a little bit. But then the allegations from TMZ are saying, and this isn't funny, I'm not laughing when I say it, but she used to beat him, hit him.
Oh, I could see that.
And one time he claims she attacked him in his sleep. And he had a black eye. I don't know it's true. It's an allegation.
Yeah.
It's out there now.
Well, yeah.
Read about it on TMZ. But I mean, what a crazy. If you read about it, it is crazy.
Yeah, no, I think listen, this is how I feel about Britney. I love her. I loved her music back in the day. I really do. Do I believe that anybody should have control over her personally? No. Do I believe that she's going to need some guidance in this life? Yes. And when you're that big of a celebrity, who do you trust to be that person?
Once you can't trust your family, I don't know.
And now that you don't have a husband that you thought you could trust, like what do you do? So I'm a little worried for her.
Just so many things, layers of this onion.
Yeah.
Her kids are moving to Hawaii with Federline, their father.
They don't really want anything
They
to
didn't
do.
even want to see her before they left. Those are her kids.
Yeah. I mean, this girl's been through a lot in her life. Now,
to be fair, yes.
But we don't know. We don't know if this was a product of her doing, if it was just she has a crap family. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know.
No, we're all like looking from a very zoomed out lens.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Assumptions of what she's like, what her family's like, what he was like.
Now, does she put a lot of things out there on social media that could only leave one to wonder? Yes. And the content she puts out is not very telling of a wife and a mother. I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
What?
Christian, I asked you, the first thing I said to you on Monday was,
what?
Did you see Britney's new story?
She got a pole. All moms can buy stripper poles.
I understand that. It was the way she was working the pole. This girl, yikes.
Listen, the dancing's been going on for 3 years.
It's always the same dance, too.
It is the exact same dance.
It's a little.
No matter, there's a lot of wavy arms, like she's that blow-up doll at a car dealership, and she loves a good twirl.
Yes.
Oh, does she
a
love
little
a twirl?
a little hip hop too?
She likes a good. She's going to be half naked and in heels, every one of them.
Every time.
And she's going to dance her arse off. She looks like she's sweating.
Yeah.
Profusely, and but that's what she likes to do.
That's fine if it makes her happy. I don't think we always have to put videos of it out there, but whatever. I mean, if you want to be taken seriously, you need to act seriously. And like I said, I don't know if it's a mental health thing. I don't know if it's all the trauma that she's had in her life and maybe hasn't processed some of it. I don't know, but I'm very worried for her because, again, I did not believe in the conservatorship. That I think was wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that she does need someone to help guide her as an adult, and I'm not sure who that's going to be.
I got to imagine whether you're in a good headspace or not. It's probably difficult to navigate who's truly looking out for you and who's just trying to mooch off you.
100%.
Or get things from you or from clout from you, money from you, exposure from you. And if it's a case in hers where her family is one of those people let her down, Who the hell do you turn to?
Well, and not only that, I think she's very vulnerable and she's just looking for someone to feel like she can belong with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm concerned that someone would show up and be like, I'll help you, Brittany. And they will skim off of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it puts her at risk.
Text message. When you see some of the videos she posts on Instagram, something tells me she could be a little cray-cray.
Yeah.
Jake, your opinion on the Britney Spears divorce?
I don't know.
You know who she is, right?
I know she is. And,
okay.
And the only reason why I know is because I listen to the station and you talked about it. Nicolina's been talking about it.
Oh, so we're the only reason you know who she is.
I know who she is, but you're the only reason why I know
about the divorce
and everything like that. So,
but previously though, you knew she was a singer.
Yes,
Okay.
I know she's a singer. I know, I know her songs.
You know,
once upon a time she was like mega pop princess.
Yes.
Okay.
She was the
The-
biggest female star at one point.
Yes,
Like
that's true.
you couldn't. I believe it.
Christina Aguilera tried,
Close,
but she didn't. Yeah.
What like Madonna was in the 80s and early 90s, I felt like Britney Spears, as far as like one of the main female artists, just kept coming out with hits and was everywhere. I feel like Britney was that in the 90s, early 2000s.
Side note, you know how we talked about Madonna earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Tony came in last night after running an errand and I was making dinner and I had my Alexa playing Madonna on Spotify and Live to Tell was on all the way up. And he walked in, he's like, are we going through something? I mean, what are you doing?
There's a crisis going on right now we don't know about.
Anyhow, it was such a good, and I forgot about how good Immaculate Collection was.
At least you were listening to This Used to Be My Playground on a loop.
I didn't get to it in the playlist. I was actually bummed.
One of my favorite movies of all time with one of the that song I thought was, and I don't have a problem with Madonna at all. Ton of hits.
I love that song.
We could play her hits, and it would probably take us 2 hours of airtime to play all her hits.
Yeah.
Her radio hits.
Yeah.
But that one to me was just a huge miss. I couldn't stand it. It was
And I forgot how much I do love
slowest song.
La Isla Bonita. That came on last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a classic.
Yeah.
There were so many classics.
I mean, all the way up, baby. Tony walked in. He's like, we going
And that's
through
the one
something?"
you had going.
Yeah.
Not like a virgin.
Live to Tell. That
Yeah.
was what was on.
Live to Tell was not crazy for you. Live to Tell. That's funny. It's Fall Out Boy. We didn't start the fire. It's Q92. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I mean, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do that.
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony?
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life, like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
but
love,
don't give away the trick or
you
I
love
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it.
of
I don't
that.
get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
No,
that.
she made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
And it
was
would
like-
have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this a thing right now? We You not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce. Listen, Princess Smurf was kind of hot. She had that raspy voice.
Didn't she have the long blonde hair?
Yeah, nice blonde hair.
Blue?
Rocked them white heels every day. Little hat. She was looking good. My all-time cartoon crush, though, was probably from Scooby-Doo. Daphne? Yeah, in the purple dress.
Oh, of course you didn't
Daphne.
like Velma. Of course
No,
not.
No, I didn't like Velma. No, I didn't. But I did. I Daphne.
Of course.
I'd have taken Daphne out for a drink.
I'm sure you would have.
Do you have a cartoon crush? He-Man?
No.
No? Captain Planet?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I mean, I had like TV show crushes, but they were real
Yeah,
people.
no, of course do. But no, if you had to do a cartoon, listen, with that anime crap these days, probably a lot of people have.
No, that's true.
I don't even know. That anime is so weird to me.
It's so
But
weird.
as I just told you, I had a crush on Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Right.
But yeah, that was probably mine. I had to do a crush on a cartoon.
I don't. I'm trying to think. Maybe like
Roger Rabbit?
no.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Popeye.
No.
With the big arms.
No.
Jake, cartoon crush, go.
I don't have one.
Oh, look at you all leaving me alone on this island.
Well, I probably
look
do.
At
I
you
just
both
I can't
abandoning me right now.
I can't remember.
There's not one.
If I had to pick, maybe like
No one had a cartoon
Eric
crush.
from The Little Mermaid, like because he was handsome cartoon dude.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
But
Eric.
I never remember watching Little Mermaid going, "Oh my gosh, so hot!" Like that never happens.
Well, I was never in front of my TV go, "Oh my God, Daphne's so hot." Kelly Kapowski, yes. But if I had a crush on a cartoon girl, it would have been Daphne from Scooby-Doo. And I don't think I'm alone on this.
I always thought Brody from Baywatch was hot.
I'm starting to think Jake was raised in a box or a closet. Someone says in the text line, he knows nothing, LOL.
And you know what? That's part of the morning show. You guys get to wake up with us and we get to teach him.
Oh, man. Someone sent in April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, she was the reporter, wasn't
Yes,
she?
she was their crush. That's a good cartoon crush. Jake, now you're trying to think about it. Anybody?
I don't know. I feel like Dora was pretty hot with her Spanish.
Okay. Jake,
Dora?
Jake, now I got to... Jake.
Backpack. And Jake's like, yeah.
Jake, first of all, if you were following what we were doing, right here on today's hit music Q92. I was thinking about nostalgia because I was I on Facebook or Instagram yesterday. You know what I saw for sale?
What?
One of the roller coaster cars from the double loop at Geauga Lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's for sale. Someone or something is selling it.
Was that on Marketplace?
No, it was literally in my news feed or my feed. Either I can't remember if it was Facebook or Instagram. How many of us grew up going there, man?
Right?
Like for the generations before us, our parents, there was like Canton had one, Lake Park or something. Oh my God, what was it called? What was the Canton amusement park called?
Oh,
I'm having a brain
Myers
fart.
Lake.
Myers Lake.
Sorry, it took me a second.
So like for like your parents and like that, Myers Lake meant a lot to them.
My dad worked there.
Well, for us in Youngstown, there was a place called Idora Park.
Yeah.
That I never went to. I was too young.
Yeah.
It closed down too. So Youngstown had one as well. But for me and my family, every summer it was going to SeaWorld or going to Geauga Lake or maybe Cedar Point. Those were like where you went every year. I rode the double loop. My God. So many times growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
I loved that roller coaster.
Geauga Lake was where it was at for us.
I loved Geauga Lake.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
Myers Lake was long gone, though, by the time
so was
when I was
Dora.
a kid. Yeah. My dad, he was in high school when he worked there, like literally making burgers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think someone in my family, my Uncle Rich, made fries at Idora Park. He was working the fries. But to be honest, like sentimentally, Geauga Lake meant more to me than Cedar Point.
Oh, for sure, because my family was poor, and so we could only afford Geauga Lake.
That was our thing. It was SeaWorld and Geauga Lake. If Dad was having a good year, we got a little Cedar Point action. But I was perfectly happy going to Geauga Lake every year.
Oh, so was I. See, I'm not a big roller coaster gal, so the coasters at Geauga Lake were just fine for me.
They had it was the Big Dipper.
Yeah, Big Dipper and the Little Dipper.
All Tickle Hills.
Yeah.
The whole thing was...
Gemini was my favorite.
Oh,
that was the wooden coaster.
That was Cedar Point.
No, there was a wooden coaster. Oh, no. That was right. There's a racing one. What was the one that was wooden that raced at Geauga Lake?
That raced?
Yes.
I don't know. Because they had Raging Wolf Bob's, which was very fast, and you felt like you were in a fight after you got off it. There was the Corkscrew. There was the Double Loop. There was the Big Dipper.
The Villain, Raging Wolf Bob's X-Flight, the Double Loop Dominator, Possessed.
Well, that must be when it became Six Flags.
Thunderhawk. Yeah.
Yeah, because I never went when it was Six Flags. I'm talking about OG.
Well, maybe it is the Gemini at Cedar Point that was my favorite.
Too.
But I do remember, I mean, the log ride at Geauga Lake.
Oh.
Come on.
You know what I remember? It's so odd. Standing in that line and hearing Tina Turner's "What's Love Got to Do with It" on their speakers while I was waiting in line. I remember.
Geauga Lake?
Yeah. Because there'd be a long line for that ride.
Yeah.
You'd be standing there for a while.
I know.
You went up the one little hill, came down. Then you went up the big hill. You came down. You splashed everybody below. You got that ride was the log ride.
I'm such a sissy. So like log ride was my speed. Then like Disneyland, my favorite was always Magic Mountain. Like I could get down with that. And that was like the smoothest ride. It would go through the mountain and be like misty and dark. And it was like da 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 da. Like those are my kind of coasters.
I understand.
I did the water slides down in South Carolina. I was like, oh my God. It was like doing a cartwheel after 30 years. And your head's like, what are you doing?
And the wave. Who didn't enjoy the wave?
The wave pool?
Being a kid and getting knocked in the head by an adult that got thrown back. And you just, take a knee to the skull.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
fun.
I loved when the wave was coming. I loved going.
Everybody would get excited. You could see it's coming, and look, it's building.
People would start cheering.
Yeah.
When it started coming.
That happened down in South Carolina. They had a wave pool, and it would come like every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever. And you could hear them get all excited, and then it would come, and everybody would scream, and
Good times.
Yeah.
Shout out Geauga Lake. Whoever's selling that. If I had like stupid money, I would purchase that car.
What would you do with it? Would it be a planter for you?
A planter?
Like plant plants in it.
No, I would probably just display.
Was it just one single car?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you could do it as like a seating thing. Like you sit in it.
Do
You
that.
could put a little table in the middle.
Make it a nice photo op. I could put a banner or something behind it.
Yeah.
People come over and for $20 they could take one picture. All right, probably just let them do it.
Kind of
I would buy that if I had stupid money.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what? I want that. I don't have stupid money. I'm
Piece
just
of history.
Stupid.
I'm more into signage. I'd want some kind of sign.
That'd be cool. I want the wave sign.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
The wave with eyes.
And like, think about it. If you had a pool, you could put it like in your pool, like fenced in area. That'd be super cool.
Oh, The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi, Madonna. It's popular on Q. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically. He claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably. But that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UAVs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. Also, I said this before, my fiance has a rule. When we go on vacation, we're not allowed to eat anywhere we can eat at home.
I like that rule.
Can't go to a restaurant you could go to here.
I like that rule.
So I'll be like, oh, look, Subway. Nope. You know?
Yeah.
Nope. You can have Subway in Ohio. Nope. Let's go here. Let's check this place out. Found some great, oh, God, can't wait. Just can't wait.
Like,
debuted it in Ohio.
I know. The first picture I saw, I was like, oh, why'd you do that? Well, here's my question. Why did we have to go from mullet to like Big Ted? Like, he shaved it.
He went my route.
Yes.
Yeah, he went my route. I don't, Jake, any thoughts at all on Morgan Wallen's mullet now to a Big Ted?
This is news to me. I didn't know that he shaved his head.
Oh my gosh, Jake, where are you? Where are you at over the weekend?
He more than shaved it, my friend.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Dude, I'm almost a little concerned how much news it made.
I know. Why was this such a controversy? Because it was literally trending everywhere.
It was. I saw it on vacay. I was like, oh, look, Morgan Wallen shaved his head.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, he shaved his head.
I mean, shaved.
You said the contact.
Like, you can see his tan line from under his hat, like from his hairline.
You know, but man, did he fill up the shoe in Columbus for that show?
Oh, well done. I mean, I have some
Lord.
friends that went to that show and said it was amazing. He puts on a great show. I've seen him, but I'd rather see him with hair.
Never thought you'd miss a mullet, did you, people?
Yeah.
But you do. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking. And if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Last chance for you to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You need to go over to our Facebook, YouTube, or X live video stream of the show. Click the like button, type in Moose in the comments. We're going to be picking that winner real soon on Q92. I did miss the Carnation Parade this year. The Q92 was in. I understand you did better with the candy this year.
I did.
Yes.
Jake and I went on a run. We looked at the bags we had back there, and we saw the people that were turning out for the parade, and we're like, nope. So we ran to Rite Aid, got even more, and I saved an entire bag just for Union.
Just for Union. The turn. Everyone forgets the turn.
Yeah.
So I heard you did better, but you still ran out, but you did better.
It was longer than what it was last
4
year.
4 miles, I read on the internet.
It took 2 hours.
Dang.
I mean, let me say something. The City of Alliance, this parade rivals the Hall of Fame parade.
It's a big parade.
I mean,
there's a lot in it.
How many units were in there? We were number 50, and we weren't even anywhere close to the end of the parade. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, though. We saw a lot of listeners. Christian, they actually knew my name this year.
They knew your name.
Like, people would yell. They'd be like, there's Lauren. And I was like, oh, they know who we are.
Very good. Did they know Jake?
I think some people did, right?
Jake, did they know you?
I didn't hear anything. Maybe they did.
There was somebody, I think, that yelled for both of us.
Oh, possibly. The music was really loud.
It was really loud. But the music was like our high point.
Everybody
was dancing in the streets with us, and we would roll by. It was
Union's
fun.
when you turn on Union, that's where the party starts.
Oh, they were a lot of fun. In fact, it drove Ryan at night to jump in the ponds.
I heard our night guy Ryan dove into the pond in front of the Glamorgan Castle.
Yeah, he didn't dive. He jumped in feet first and didn't realize it was 2 feet deep.
No, he landed on his butt. He cannonballed.
Hard.
Yeah.
He cannonballed into a 2-foot deep.
Yes, he did.
I have video footage.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Yeah.
Can we play that on the live video? Can you play a video on the stream, Jake?
Yeah.
I can send it to you.
Send it to Jake. We'll see if we can play it.
Okay. I mean,
that had to hurt.
Mm-hmm. And Jake twerked in the road with some kids. So
I
that
did.
was fun.
Man, well done, everybody. The parade went well.
Yeah, we had a good time. Here's him running back from.
Okay, I see him running back.
Well, I have the whole thing where he
hands
jumps
in the air. He
Yeah.
looks very wet.
Yeah. You got to see him go in, though, because there's actually, you would anticipate more of a splash than there was. But the way he went charging.
He full committed.
Well,
he what?
He full committed.
Oh, full committed.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right, I always say.
He did commit. So anyhow, but yeah, we had a lot of fun in the parade, actually. So, and I say not actually to be surprised, but this year it just seemed like everybody wanted to dance, and we were here for it.
Good. I'm glad that it was a fun time for everybody.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. So another Carnation, another Hall of Fame week in the books, another Carnation week in the books. Crazy.
Somebody texted and wanted to know if Jake rode his unicycle in the Hall of Fame parade. I don't think you did you? But we had an idea for next year's Carnation parade because we kept coming to a stop where we would have to wait for everybody else to move on before we could continue on the parade route. And we decided that next year when that happens, Jake needs to be in the back of the van and the doors will fly open and he'll get his unicycle out and almost like a Chinese fire drill, he'll do a lap around the van.
Okay. You could juggle too if you wanted.
I could do that.
Yeah, especially because it's just a lap. It's not the whole route.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Another one in the books. Well done, everybody. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft? Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A skiff is a small flat bottom boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small flat bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like,
I was putting in SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense than meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe, and I'll tell you about aliens in my.
We're gonna go for a ride in the dinghy and have a conversation.
Meet me at Lake Cable in my. I have a paddle boat. We'll go out in the middle of it where no one will hear us. I'll tell you all about the aliens on my paddle boat.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Yeah. Wow, you have to go like off-site somewhere, like
Totally
off the grid.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Check out this photo. On last night right here on today's Hit Music, it is Q92, 9:56. We're about out of here, but first, time to hook somebody up. Thank you to everyone that went to the live video stream, liked it today, typed in the word Moose. You entered yourself for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Lauren randomly selected a winner. Who are we hooking up this morning?
Today, we've got Nicole Whitehead. Congrats, Nicole. You just scored yourself a 6-person VIP African Safari Wildlife Park pass.
It is that easy, everybody. Like the live video stream, type in the word we give you, you're entered, and you could win just like Nicole just did. That's going to do it for us. We are out of here. We'll be back Monday morning to wake you up again. Nicolina's in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that. Don't forget high school football here tonight. Valdesta and Massillon live from Paul Brown Stadium, 7 o'clock. Clint Scroggs, Jim Ballard, and our own Ryan at night on the sidelines. You'll hear him, and you'll see all his amazing pictures and videos. My man worked.
It's going to be an exciting game.
Huge football game. Look forward to bringing that to you here tonight. So check that out. Everyone have a great weekend. Jake, what are you doing this week?
I'll be here for football tonight, and then we got a party tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, first birthday.
First birthday. There you go. Lauren has a big event she's hosting tomorrow.
Well, yeah, Master of Ceremonies for the Legacy Gal.
Master of Ceremonies.
I know, like it came with such a hefty title. I was like, oh, it made me nervous a little bit. But I'm not alone. I'll be there with Keller in the afternoon, and we'll be at the Legacy Gala. It's so amazing because it's all for all of our areas, veterans, active military, and first responders.
And I'll be over at Lake High School tonight. I'll be calling the Alliance Lake football game on our sister station, AM 1310, but you can stream it at Q92radiosports.com. So obviously, we're all busy this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget tonight, like Christian said, you can stream from Q92radiosports.com not only his game, but 7 games will be on that stream.
Go
7.
check them out.
Get it? Get it? 7. You score a touchdown on Friday night. How many points do you get, Christian?
Well, if you get the extra point, you get 7.
Right.
Yeah. 7.
With us, you always score 7.
Always score with Q92. Remember that. Take that with you. Any last words, Jake?
What just happened?
Okay. I don't know what that was, but all right.
He needs to go start his weekend.
Jake is drunk, everyone. We'll catch you guys Monday morning. Noah Khan, Post Malone. It's Dial Drunk. It's Q92.